Good morning, good evening, else good afternoon to everyone joining here from distinctive time zones and distinguished corners of the world. This is your host for the first time, D. Saksham, equally excited to welcome you all to the fun and only, the mega debate competition, the hype created for it, on-spot debate competition. Today we will be hearing from one of the brightest and the most articulate participants of our group, the one and only from the English learners, and they will argue for and against on some really difficult and important topics. As the favorite and my personal favorite and the most famous philosopher, Socrates once said, the unexamined life is not worthy living. The debate is a powerful tool that allows us to examine our beliefs and challenges our assumptions. It is also a great way to learn about different perspectives to develop our critical skills. So I hope that today's debate will stimulate an informative experience for all of you. But before I move on, I would like to introduce my co-host for the evening. She's the maestro of motivation. The gold is in her name itself, and I hope most of you might have just guessed it right now. She has the shine and the brilliance. Rejoice everyone for my lady tonight and for this evening, Shalini aka Sona. So Sona, you have the stage now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Saksham, for giving me this opportunity. So, first of all, a very warm evening to all who are present here. I'm Shona and I'm the host of Mr. Saksham in this debate. So, it's great, guys, to see you here. Hope you all are ready for a fantastic evening. Even I'm also so excited to share this evening with you guys. So, again, your warmest welcome to English learners. It's my pleasure to welcome you here, and today we are here for a debate, as my host, Mr. Saksham, said. So let's come to the debate where mind will be opened and opinions will be challenged. Now I will hand it to
Definitely.
you, Mr. Saksham. Yes.
Wow. Where the mind will be open and opinions will be challenged. I hope the audience are prepared for the heat that is going to increase in a few minutes. But without further ado, I won't waste any more time. Let's come with the rules and regulation. So I would love to recite the rules and regulations particularly for the participants. So I hope all the participants are here. Later we will have the commemoration of all the participants. But the rules for each participant goes like this. Each and every participant will be selected on random. So I hope I had made this clear that there will be a twist, a secret, a surprise. There are more, but the first is here. That is a roulette, a wheel of spin. As you can read, spin the wheel of wit, a test of random disclosure. So let me just introduce you to it. Every time there will be a spin of the wheel or the roulette, and each time there will be two participants selected. It will be random. Of course, we don't want to keep it biased. It will be completely unbiased without the opinions. Two randomly selected participants will go ahead each other. Then, not only that, the topic for the first and the second round that we are going to have will also be randomly chosen. There are no predefined topics, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat it. There are no predefined topic. Everything is random tonight. Not only that, the participants chosen will not even know which side they have to choose, but the spin of the wheel will determine it. So the pairing will happen from the spin, definitely. Half of the participants will go to the next round, and then we will do the same till we have our finalist for this mega debate. But there are certain do's and don'ts, definitely. So the do's of this event for the participants are, yes, open your mic when you're asked by the host. Your boy Saksham is here. I'll definitely call out your name. You will be allocated 5 minutes, as you can read. 5 minutes will be allocated from the host, that is me, and then you can switch on your mic and start speaking. Both of the participants at the respective times speak on the topic and topic only. That's a request. And maintain the decorum of the VC. I know it is going to get a lot hotter, but do maintain the decorum. And now, the do nots of the participation. Do not go deep into politics and religious talk to defame any figures. That is completely fine. I hope you get it. And do not use any other language than English, because we are, of course, in the English learners. Don't speak after an interception from the host. If the hosts are speaking, please do not interrupt. And do not open your mic unless the host asks you to do so. And don't worry, we have really strong and active admins with us. If you do so, the organizers and admins are having a close eye on that, you will be penalized. So immediate disqualifications of the whole, and in this scenario, the participant will be done and using of abusive language or irrelevant interruption with disruptive behavior will lead to ban. But enough with this rules and regulation. Let me be the icebreaker. There is something I want to share. Another secret, another surprise, the surprise 2 of the day. We have no jury this time. We have no judge this time. We have no one to decide who will leave to the next round. Because for this time, this mega debate competition, the jury, the judge is none other than the participants, the audience, every one of you. So each and every member of EL, that is almost 25,000 members present right now with us, you all are the judge tonight for this event. So you will decide who will make it to the rounds. You will decide who will eventually win the session. So that is a great icebreaker. I am very excited for it. So one more thing, there is a change, that is for the final round, we have a selected topic because we want that round to be the most difficult. So definitely, I would love to recite the topic for the final round. For all the participants, it is important to hear this. I hope I'm loud and clear. The topic for the final round, again, the topic for the final round will be disclosed right now. So I hope all the members are here and let me disclose it. I'm loud and clear. Sona, am I clear with my voice?
Yes, sure.
Definitely. So I will recite the final topic for the final round. Here it is. So the topic for you guys in the final round is regarding in the face of global resource scarcity, should government prioritize the welfare of their citizen over global humanitarian obligation? I'll repeat. Please have a close ear to it. In the face of global resource scarcity, should governments prioritize the welfare of their citizens over global humanitarian obligation? Don't worry, guys. We know the topic now for the final round, but what we don't know is who will be there. So let us move on without wasting any more time for the round 1. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around, for we are about to witness a spectacle of wit, wisdom, and perhaps a little bit or more of wildness. Enough with the suspense. It's time to introduce the gladiators of debate, the champions of rhetoric, the masters of argumentation. For the first round, we have Aman. Aman, are you there? I hope, Aman, you're audible.
Saksham, it's Anam.
Anam, pardon me. The excitement is just juicing around me. So it's Anam. I'm sorry. Anam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Definitely. So Anam, our first participant, is here. Let's gather. Who will go up against you? Let the wheel of fortune decide, and it's Kush. So Kush, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Definitely. So I would love to encourage both of you guys, and I know that you will do the great. Sona, would you like to take ahead from here?
Yeah, sure. So now I will tell you the guys who are the favor in this topic and who are the against, okay? So first of all, let the wheels spin. I'll tell you just 1 minute. Okay, so Miss Anam, you are in the favor of the topic, okay? And Mr. Kush, you are in the against. All right, guys,
Yes.
now.
Could you please repeat the topic?
Okay, topic I will tell you now. Just a few minutes, we'll spin, then I'll read the topic for you. So topic is social media beneficial or harmful to society. Okay? Social media beneficial or harmful to society. So Shaksham, now it's up to you.
Definitely. Thank you for the introduction of the topic, Sona. So, ladies and gentlemen, they've got the comedic timing of sitcom and the debating skills of a seasoned politician. It is none other than Anam and Kush. So, Anam and Kush, the timer will start for you of this debate, the first segment, now.
So, Hush, my dear friend, I want to tell you the benefits of I think you already know the benefits of the social media nowadays, and that's the reason we are talking over here. So, my question to you: why do you think that social media is a very harmful and we are not getting benefits from it?
Actually, see that in the nowadays we have been very involved in the social media, which can hamper the minds of the young generation, which are already in so much busy in the today's social media platforms, which is definitely going to hamper their mind and performance in the very young stage. And yeah,
But
I would
let me
like to
tell
mention.
you, my friend, no, but there is a certain reason. You can say 70% of our population are living in the rural area and who can't afford the education. They are getting the education on an online mode and they are educating themselves and they are getting the higher opportunity in their lives. So for in my perspective, those who are not able to access the offline education, they are able to study online and they are able to get the bread and butter in their life because of the social media.
Actually, you might be right, but thing is that as we have seen that post-COVID era, we have seen that the children's and young minds, those who are much involved in the sports and very other outdoor activities, they are not going outside because of their so much involvement in the social media and chatting in the online. So I think that this is going to hamper the young
So
minds, and
you
also it is not
you
letting them
can't
to
say
have a
about
creative
that
ideas
that
that the elder generations used to have.
you can't say that children are using the social media and they are doing the
As
unlawful
we have seen,
activities only. You can see the result of the social media. Because of the social media they are upgrading themselves, they are learning some soft skills, and because of the social media. And you are talking about the COVID-19. Because
like,
of the social media only we are able to connect with the world. Nobody is allowed to go outside. We all are quarantined that time, and because of the social media we are getting the news and information and we were connecting towards the world.
actually, on that time only, we have seen the rise of the so many mobile games like Free Fire and PUBG, which are distorting the young minds, and also the one game that is the Pokemon, which led to the threat of life to many young lives. We have seen that it is a very great example that social media platforms and also the connectivity through the internet, this is hampering the young minds to desire to live their life.
No, you are talking about the children. Still, children are still in their growing phase. So we need to teach them and say to them what is right and what is wrong for them. They are not able to understand what's wrong, what's the right and what's wrong for them. It's our responsibility to teach them it is wrong and you should study hard and you can use and utilize the social media in a better way. So, in my opinion, let me complete my point. So, if we are talking only about the children, so what about the social media who are giving the better system and for those people who are doing the job of the delivery boy, and some of the people are doing the online job. So, for those people, you are telling that they are not doing anything; they are just wasting their time. They are not earning money. Obviously, if you are going to ban the social media, so definitely there will be no bread and butter for those people. You are violating the right to freedom. They are not able to work online, right?
Actually,
Don't
social
you
media is
think it's
corrupting
wrong?
the minds of people. Like it is delivering those things which people means it is trying to corrupt the people's mind. Like we have seen that excess of so many sexual offense cases. Like this is in rise because of the access of the social media, and it is now we can
No,
see the
you can't say
platform like
like that. You
Telegram.
can't.
We have
So
seen so
tell
much
me,
corrupt practices is
so
there,
tell me
and
why
also
you are using this application. Are you using Instagram? Are you using Telegram? Right, you are getting the
actually.
access of YouTube, you are watching the videos over there, you are getting the information from the internet. Because of why? Because of social media. So if you are
And we are also
against
getting
of
so much.
this, so why are you here right now?
And we have also seen so much of bad things circulating in India, like they're opposing the so much
No,
favorable
you haven't
topics in the
answered my question.
of the
You
government's
haven't
policies.
answered my
Like
question.
they are encourage, yeah, and they're encouraging so many things like they're
I
favoring the
asked
some
you one question. You didn't answer my question.
sorry. Yeah, actually, I was saying that it
Am I
is
not
a
audible to you? Actually, I asked.
Well, the time's up for you, Kush and Anam. Well, I don't know how to start. Anam, you are a sharpshooter. The way you crumbled in the first part of the debate was just fabulous. The delivery was captivating, and the finish was not much expected, but I feel the heat right now generating. So now, would you like to add your comments here?
Yeah, sure, Saksham. So thank you so much, Anam and Kush, for joining us. And you guys were really doing good. But I think that Anam, you were doing great because of I love how you think, and I also appreciate your unique viewpoints. And you know what? Your insight is invaluable. So, Saksham, what do you think about this thing?
I think, Sona, we won't agree on that, and I don't want to get in any other debate with you. Don't worry, let the audience, aka the judges, decide who won. And I can see that there's a poll down in the chat right now. So everyone who have joined, who haven't joined, everyone would love to vote. And I can see the votes are pretty sure, like the sharpshooter is winning. Are you seeing that?
Okay. So, let's see.
Well, you guys have one last minute to vote, and then the judges, of course, you guys, will let us know that who wins this round of the part. Well, there's a straight victory for Aman. I have no doubt. 83% of you guys have voted for Anam, and Kush, you did great there, but I think the sharpshooter got you. So almost 35 people have voted for Anam. That's only 83%. Quickly, people, vote. You are the judges. You have to make the decision here. Well, then, I can see there is no disturbance, no strangling, no ups and downs in the poll, in the voting right now. It's all straight. So I think until the people are voting, we should move on with our next participant. And if you guys have a screen, we have Afreen. So Afreen, are you there?
I'm here.
Definitely Afreen. So Afreen will be going against, let the roulette decide, let the wheel spin. And here it is. I don't know, it's Siddharth, Atiti, who is it? Well, let the wheel decide. It's Mohammed Jamil. So it's Jamil against Afreen. Are you there, Jamil?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Thank you.
Well, both of the competitors are here. And before we begin with that, keep an eye on these rising stars. They are the future of debates. You might have found them in the general VC, but they are ready to make their mark. Said enough, allow me to introduce Mohammed Jamil and Afreen. Sona, would you like to take away from here?
Yeah, Saksham, sure. So, first of all, welcome Mr. Muhammad and Afreen. And guys, now I'm going to tell you that you are in favor or not. So, Afreen, you are in the favor of topic, okay? And
Okay.
about you, Muhammad Jamil, you are not in the favor, right? You're against.
Yeah,
So now
yeah. Okay.
I will tell you the topic. Just 1 minute. Let the wheel spin. So let's. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me tell you topic. So your topic is dear. Should animals be kept in zoos? Okay. I'm repeating. Should animals be kept in zoos? Alright. All the best, guys. Chaksham, now it's up to you.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Sona, for introducing the topic to us. That is, should animals be kept in zoos? Just remember, guys, it's your time to shine. Make it large. So to the audience, it is Afreen against Jamil. So the timer for this mega debate, second part, starts now.
Yeah, so good evening, friends. So I think animals should be kept in zoos because we humans can treat them very nicely. Because if they are in the wild, for example, if you take about elephants, rhinoceros, or any other animals, wild hunters are out there who are just willingly to cruel these animals just to take their tusk and maybe like their skins to make some leather or other things for just for the money. So I think keeping them in the zoos, we can maybe treat them very well, and we can give some food and treat them very well. So yeah, Mohammed, why do you think like animals should not be kept in zoos?
Because animals are also living beings, and they are not their lives are not given by any human being. It is only given by the Almighty Creator, whoever He is. So we do not keep them in the captivating place like zoos, because they have the same freedom and basic right to live in this world freely without anyone's leash or controlling or restriction of moving around, roaming around like we people can do. So
Yeah,
we
but
should not.
see, there are so many cats or other pets, wild stray cats and all, but they are not being treated very well. So there are adoption centers and all. Why do you think that exists? Because these animals are not being treated nicely. So if there's a zoo, we could treat them very well, and also in the near future there might be some animals which may be distinct. So I think keeping them in zoos, we can treat them very well and maybe keep the species alive for the next generation.
Okay, you have brought a really good point, but I hardly against it, because you have brought about some tameable animals who are domestic animals or kind of domestic animals who willingly like to stay with human, like human's companion. So they are exceptional. But here the topic is about, should animal be kept in zoos? Animals who kept in zoos, they are not tameable or anything domestic. They are highly wild animals like lion, elephant, crocodiles, lots of other animals. Those are not easily tameable, and they don't feel like it is good for them, good for their respect or esteem,
Yeah,
that they
but
should be living with human. Human are inferior to them, like tiger and elephant or lion. They pees or urinates on human's face several times. Even they are their masters. They
yeah,
do
but the
not
thing
respect.
is, see, you are talking about the zoo which are in cages, but there are zoos in, I don't know, in different countries where a particular forest is wholly taken and the animals are put there. And not the animals are in cages, but rather the humans are carried in a vehicle to their jungle or the wild forest to visit these animals. So that's also part of a particular zoo. But I think it's not in India, but yeah, it is in other countries. I think we should
Yeah.
adapt to those.
It is even more dangerous. You are talking about safari park or sanctuary park, but there animals are not yet fully free. Like they are, inferior animals who are prey to other animals. They are more harmful and more in danger to be distinct. We are having such environment for making the animals out of the distinction or endangerment, but this is not wholly anything acceptable, because we should not interfere with zoos, with wildlife, like making zoos and other platforms for animals. We cannot nurture them this way, because they forget
Why
their
not?
preying skill.
I think animals can be nurtured very efficiently if they are kept in zoos.
Yes, we can nurture them, but
and
they can be
if
fed
you
well also, but
not only
yeah.
view from the animal's perspective, but if you look from the human's
They
perspective
might
also,
forget their life skill
we,
to
we
prey
might get
other
new
animals for
information
feeding
about
themselves.
these animals.
They cannot survive after our ruining of
We
our
might
human
get new knowledge and
civilization.
information about
They
these
cannot
animals.
survive on their own if we
Well,
just
well,
tame
well,
them. There.
timer has ended for you, Afreen and Mohammed Jamil. I'm very sorry to interrupt. I just have to say three things for this debate. Composed, polite, and humble. You guys are really championship winning contenders. But no problem. You had a great session right there. So guys, drop your judgment by the poll. The lines are open for the next 1 minute. Till then, let's move to our next pair. So the poll will be available soon and you guys can share your opinions on the same. Till that time, we'll have our next pair up. So the wheel will decide. So let the roulette of wisdom, let the wheel of wit decide the next member for the pair. So here goes the wheel. And the wheel has stopped at Atithi. So we have the first participant for the next round for us. Atithi, are you there? Atithi, are you there in the VC with us? I hope she is. Atithi, am I audible to you? I hope she isn't here yet. Sona,
Am
can
I
you have a
audible?
look? Yeah, very good, Atithi. Yes, you are audible now. So against you, Atithi, there will be another competitor, and let the wheel decide that. So who will it be? Will it be Nick, Justine, Mahir, Scarlett, Siddharth? I don't know. That's the specialty of this debate tonight. And it is KM. So KM is going against Atithi. Are you there, KM? With us in the VC? KM.
Yep.
Yes, thank you so much, KM. And Atithi is also there. Sona, would you like to carry on with this?
Yes, why not? Okay, so now Atithi and KM, I'm going to tell you guys that you are in favor or against the topic, okay? So let me just wheel spin, then I will tell you. Yeah, so Aditi, you are in the against of the topic, okay? And Mr. KM, you are in the favor. Alright, guys. Now I'm going to tell you the topic. So just 1 minute, let's wheel spin. After that, I'll tell you the topic. Okay, so your topic is, should video games be considered a sport? Okay, let me repeat for you guys. Should video games be considered a sport? Okay. Just Saksham, am I audible?
Yes, thank you so much, Sona. So the
Okay.
topic is there right in front of you. But before we begin, the shrouded in secrecy, these two participants are ready to unleash their hidden talents and surprise everyone. So allow me, KM versus Aditi. The timer for you in this round, for this segment, goes now.
Okay, thank you, Saksham. Yeah, I strongly believe that video games should definitely be considered as sports because if you look into the recent past, we have seen the gaming industry has been booming. For the last 4 to 5 years, we have seen a lot of boom in the gaming industry, and people are actually employed in this industry. They are able to earn a lot of money from that. And video games are definitely kind of simulation of the real game environment, which we actually play on the field or on the grounds. So there is no harm in considering video games as the actual sports.
So, see, I'm not agree with you because we have a clear definition regarding sports mechanism. Okay. So when a person is playing video game inside the room, inside the house, so he or she is not able to perform physically. So I can't consider video game is a sport or kind of a sport because we have different kinds of sport activities like football, badminton, basketball. etc. So why are you saying like if an industry is growing for something, it means they are earning money. We can't say like someone is earning money by the product, by the uh, production of a particular thing. So we can consider it is a kind of beneficial and we can consider as a sports industry. No, I am against of your point.
Well, I like to disagree. I will like to disagree on this point that you said that sports involve physical activity. I don't think so. It's a prerequisite or a mandatory thing that a sports must require a physical activity. For example, chess. Chess does not require any physical activity, but still it's considered as a sport. And there are many other sports as well which do not require any physical movement of the body, but still they're considered as sports. So why not video games? In fact,
But
video
see,
games.
yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but video games are not listed as a sports. We have never seen a competition for the video game. We have already,
Yeah,
I have already mentioned that there
that's
are
we are
particular
discussing
sports
here.
which we can consider as a sports. We can't consider video sportsman. Okay, chess, you can't consider as a video game as a sports.
See, I think your voice was breaking, but still, I will like to say on this topic that video games, the video games which are made, they actually test the mind of the people. So it is actually testing the brain. It helps you to.
It's okay. It's okay. We
It
can
helps
consider
you to.
as a
Let me
mind
complete. So sorry,
brain
sorry.
development.
Please let me complete. Please let me speak. Please.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
it's actually helping you to grow. And I think the basic thing when we talk about sports is that it helps your body to grow and develop, which video games are also helping in it. For example, if you play video games like footballs, for example, it is actually helping you to live the real life environment. And by that, you can also learn in your physical sports as well.
Everything
So
has a
your brain,
specific definition. So if you are not lying on that particular definition, we can't consider same thing as
I
a
don't
similar.
think there
Okay.
is any
So
specific definition of sports. I don't know where it is written in any book or something. There is no definition of sports.
you have to go through and you can read the rules and regulation for the sportsman. Okay. You can't become a sportsman if you are a best video player, game player. You can't compete with different kinds of sportsmen. Okay, so you are not going a participant to be a sportsman.
But
There are
ma'am,
some
we are
terms and
discussing
conditions
about
to
a
become a
we are
sportsman.
we are here discussing about a
Yeah.
separate industry. I am not saying to compare a video game player with an actual sportsman. No, I am not saying that. I am saying that video games should be
See,
become a
the
separate
question
sport.
is,
We are discussing that.
can we consider video game as a sport? We can't consider
Definitely we
video game
can.
as a sport.
Two
If you
players
are
are
playing,
competing with each other. The main thing in a sport is competition. So if two people are competing with each other, or group of people are competing with each other, then why we cannot classify it as a sport? What's the what's the
no,
reason not to
I'm
classify it?
totally disagree with your points. If someone is some industry is growing, you can't consider as a sport. Specifically, we are talking about the sports
Industry is
industry.
growing is one of the
Video,
aspects which
can
I
we
mentioned.
consider video game as a sport? We can't consider. My point is very clear. We can't consider video game as a sport. Okay,
Growing
because there are
industry is
some
only
rules
one
and
point,
regulations, some
but
terms and
in
conditions for
every
the
in
sport.
every in every sport we have competition, and video game sports also involve competition.
Competition
So
doesn't mean
yeah.
you are going to be a sport.
Well,
You can't.
guys, here comes the timer. So I would hate to break your wonderful, cherishing, and really heated conversation there, but that was a composed part of the debate. And I know it is a really difficult job for determine who was the better speaker. So let the audience decide that. I will move ahead with our next participants. So audience, by the time you poll, here is our next participant. So let the wheel of fortune and the wheel of wit decide who will be the next participant up ahead. I'm really getting used to this wheel now, and I really think it will be either of Siddharth or PD. Oh, it is PD. So PD, are you there? I
Yeah,
think
Rohan.
wheel is biased with me. So PD, I hope you are there, and for you, your opponent will be decided by the wheel of fortune again. And I think it's Siddharth because I think the wheel is biased with me somehow. But let's see who will it be. So it's rolling, rolling, and rolling until it comes to an end, where it will be Nictostine. So this time it didn't went with my way, but Nictostine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Definitely. So it's Nictostine ahead of PD, and Sona will take ahead from here.
Okay, so welcome PD and Nictostine. Now, guys, I would be going to tell you you are in favor or not. Okay, so let's see. Okay, just 1 minute. Let the wheel spin. After that, I'll tell you that you are in favor or not. Just see, guys. 1 minute. Okay, guys, just your wait is going to be over. 1 minute. That after that, I'll tell you that you are in favor or not. Okay, so PD, you are against about the topic, and Nick Steen, you are in the favor of the topic. Okay, is it clear for you guys? Yeah. Now I will tell you the topic. So just 1 minute. Let's see what is the topic for you. Let the wheel is spin. After that, I'll tell you topic. Okay, so your topic is, guys, can money buy happiness? Okay, I'm repeating for you. Can money buy happiness? So Saksham, now it's over to you.
Yes, so can money really buy you happiness? So it is PD up against Nick Stein, and I have to say this one thing, they are the tag champions, at least what I think. They are ready to knock it out to the park with their quick wit and sharp arguments. So without further ado, it is Nick Stein versus PD, and the time for you starts now.
So I really think that money can buy some material wealth, but as far as happiness is concerned, though, so money cannot buy that because like you, the real joy is like uh, with your well-beings, like the people you love. If you spend time with them, that is the real happiness. But like money can buy you like some things, like people stay in abroad apart from their families, like they are earning a lot of money, a lot of wealth, but at the end of the day, they are not getting happier. So that's why we have seen that people in the West are more affluent, but they are getting more like psychologically, they are not so well-being. That's why they are coming to India in search of this peace and harmony within themselves. So I guess money can buy you material wealth, but not this spiritual or happiness.
Well said, PD. But I believe that money indeed can buy happiness. And here are the reasons. I'll counter on your reasons too. First of all, the financial security. The financial security provides you with the peace of mind when people have enough money to meet their daily basic needs housing, food, healthcare. They experience less stress. Tell me if it's not happiness. This securities allows those individuals to focus on their relationships, the persons around them, and their personal growth. You give an example of West, how people are unhappy even after having so much of money. Let me bring back to you on my own country, which is India, where so many people are below the poverty line and they are not happy. Yes, they do not have money and they are not happy. If they had enough of money to carry on with their basic needs, they would be happier. They would be living a happier life. Tell me why money cannot buy you happiness. This
So
basic needs is happiness.
So recently there was this index in that was the happiness index. Like if you say that India was a poor country, but the many cities of India were in that happiness index. Like I remember there was this city called Kanpur, which was in the top 10 in the World Happiness Index. Like people are not so affluent there, but still they were happy. See, there is a certain basic limit that is food and your shelter. Like there is a basic threshold limit that for that kind of thing you need money, but for that luxury things, and so you don't get happiness out of this luxury things. So people, if they're earning a lot of money, then there is a thing, there is this thing called greed in their mind, so they're earning more and more, and like the human bonding is getting less end, and they're running after money very much.
Well. You mentioned about the human index. You mentioned about only one city of India, which was Kanpur. I can
That was in
see
the
that you
top
did
10 in
not
the world.
mention.
That's why I
Yes,
mentioned.
I did not see that you mentioned India. Maybe because India do not have enough money, enough people with enough money.
No,
Money
there was
indeed
lot of
can buy
cities in the
happiness. Oh,
cities of
just
India, but
listen,
Kanpur was in the
listen
top
it
10.
out. You said Kanpur. I'll suggest you to check the per capita income of people of Kanpur, and then you will be able to relate if money can buy happiness or not. And I'll provide you with more reasons to tackle. You said basic necessities is okay. Tell me whether if we have money, we have the access to experiences. For example, if I and my family want to travel and we do not have money, that won't give us happiness. We, if will travel the world, it will give us happiness. How can money not give you happiness? You have everything with money, the generosity, the giving. You can give people, you can make other people happy too. If this is possible with money, I do not know. You have the opportunities for personal development. You can develop yourself if you have enough money. If you do not, you will be always stressing about getting enough money to survive.
Okay, so like in India, like we have the people like Kabir, Nanak, and all these of people, and they don't have that much money, but still they were happy. And the other thing that you mentioned, that if people are traveling the world, they're happy. So like from where you get this idea that people who are traveling are happier?
Well, I'm sorry that I do not know about Kabir Nayak and about that he
No,
is
it's
happy
not Kabir
without
Nayak,
money.
it's Kabir Das and Guru Nanak, that like the
Yes,
ancient.
Kabir. I'm sorry, I'm not aware about them living a happier life. But you said, where do you get the idea from traveling? I just want to ask you, what is happiness for you? The basic needs, first thing, and the second thing, to enjoy life. And what is enjoyment? When you spend quality time with your friends, family. And what is quality time? Quality time is not sitting beside them and just staring them at each other. It's traveling with them, it's enjoying with them. That comes with money.
So how do you consider this
Definitely it
traveling?
comes with money. Because the time is also up this time, I had to interrupt. I'm very sorry. I was so into you guys that I didn't saw the time was all up. The argument you both brought, PD and Nectestian, that was just marvelous and over the top. So let the judges decide. Audience, the poll will be amongst you soon. But before we move ahead, I just have to say one thing. I can find this thing peculiar about right now, that people are not getting equal opportunities, especially the participants. One person is dominating the other. I think we should respect both the sides and we should balance the speech. If you think you have spoken already for a minute or longer, it is better for you to take a pause, because even if the judges are the audience, of course, in the final round it will be looked. So please, it would lead to disqualification. Organizers are also here. So please do not overvaluate that and try to keep the balance. Saying so, thank you so much, Leo, for having the spin. And we have our next member, that is none other than Mahir. Are you there, Mahir?
Yes, I assure of my presence and
Definitely.
pleasure.
So, Mahir, going up against you will be decided by the Wheel of Fortune. The lucky guy this time, I think it is Scarlett or Shivansh. I don't know. Let's just play some dots. I think it's Scarlett or Shivansh. Let's see. By the way, don't worry, guys. I'm just making some hints. Oh, it is Shivansh. Oh my god. Sorry for my uninduced excitement. Shivansh, are you there?
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you are my lucky guy because I had a random choice about you. From here, Sona will take ahead. Sona, are you there?
Yeah, sure. So Shivans and Mahir, you're welcome, guys. And as you know that now I'm going to tell you that you are in the favor or not, okay? So let's see you are in the favor or not. Just 1 minute. Okay, so Mr. Mahir, you are in the favor of the topic, and Mr. Shivam, sorry, not Shivam, it's Shivans, you are in the against of the topic, okay? So now, guys, I'm going to tell you the topic. Your topic is, okay, just 1 minute. Let the wheel spin. After that, I'll tell you your topic. Okay. So your topic is it better to wake up early or stay up late? Okay. Is it better to wake up early or stay up late? It's really a fantastic topic, guys. So go ahead. Shaksham, now it's your.
I'm
Yes,
favor, right?
for all
I'm
the
in
early
favor.
birds and the night owls, here it is for you. Let us hear directly from the maestros and the brilliance and the unexpected stars, Mahir and Mahir and Shivansh. The stage is all yours. The time begins now.
Okay, so Mahir, how you think that staying up early is a good option?
Well, it takes no saying, it takes no debate, actually. It is not my point, it is not your perspective, it is scientifically proved. We have thousands of data analysis and we have thousands of experiments among peoples. If you analyze that, they say that waking up early in the morning gives a human extra time for their work, and the people who wake up early in the morning, they're more creative comparing to the people who stay late in the night.
Okay. So you are talking about being creative, and I personally am a night owl. I'm a night owl person. I'm a developer, and it is a very creative skill. And also, I'm a designer, like UI UX designer. So my creativity comes at the night. And there are so many articles which support that night owl people are having more creative levels than those people who are early risers. And another thing is about productivity. I feel personally that in the night timing there is not much noise. You will have more time with yourself. You will get more of deep work. You will get more flowed state in the night timing, because it is great for students who are staying up late. And then in the morning there are so many routines you can skip, and when you will wake up you will just have to do your supper and just go for your work. And this is how your productivity is going to be increased. You will be having so many quiet time for your focus, and you can even make your schedule very flexible, because once you will like play with your sleeping schedule, you can be very flexible in your sleep. And there are so many studies and so many things, because I keep researching over this, and there are so many studies supported that there are so many natural night owls. And if you are going to talk about those people who are not sleeping at all, or those people who sleep less than 8 hours or whatever, so but man, whenever I'm going to sleep, I can sleep for more hours, right?
Okay.
So how you
If
are
we are
saying
talking
that?
about personal preferences, this debate is never going to end. We have to agree with each other's personal preferences. But this is not about personal preferences. First of all, this is all about the truth. Now you are saying that we are naturally staying awake. No, we're not naturally staying awake. This is our social media. This is our present society. Our social media, our mobile phone, our laptop, our computer, our PC. These things are keeping us awake for their blue light. It is scientifically proved, first of all. And this is not about your personal preferences. And another point, you said that the nighttime is
Then I
more
have a
quiet.
question
Nighttime.
for you, that if late
Okay,
night
let me
work,
crack
if
the
late night work, like I'm doing
let me
late.
crack the point first.
Okay.
You said the late night is more quiet. I totally disagree with this point. First of all, you should be awake at the 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. of the morning time.
What
Then see
if
the
my
peak
body
time.
can't? I try always to
That is
wake
your
up
personal
early. I
problem. That
try
is
to
not
wake
our
up
concern.
early,
That is
and
not your
I
personal
cannot. I
concern.
will
That
feel
is
sleep.
your
But
personal
when I'm
problem.
waking up late,
If you can't
whenever
stay
my
awake,
body feels tired, I
if you
go
are
to sleep.
unable to, if
Alright,
you are
this is not
unable
my
to,
personal problem. Okay, if it is personal, so why personal satisfaction and accomplishment does not matters to you? Like if you're feeling good about yourself, if you are doing a chunk of productive work during the night timing, then isn't it worth considering that it is good? It should be good for you. So you are having your life choices, so you can make your choices. And I'm saying that for me, it is working. And also there are so many evidences and research which are supporting this argument that we should be like those people who can stay up late, they should be night owls, because it is going to increase in productivity, focus, and even you are going to be more getting more time for focus. So many students even wake up whole night. There are so many all India rank ones who used to stay awake whole night. And then even during my engineering time, I used to stay awake during the exams and all, and my performances were great. I got 7.5 CGPA because of that. Only one
okay,
night
first of
study.
all, you are always saying that you are unable to. That's the problem. You are unable to. That's why you can't see. You are unable to wake up at the early of the morning. That's why you can't see the good sides. You're not able to see the pros. You're just having the perception of it by your own perspective. You're just thinking like that, but that fact is totally opposite. You have never wake up in the early morning. That's why you can't see the early morning, whether the early morning air is more fresh considering the whole day's air. First of all, that,
Okay, so
and
you
the
are
early
saying
morning
about
is more
air of
quiet. The
early
early morning
morning
is more
air.
quiet,
What
and
about late night hours?
even several
They are very quiet.
of research research say that the people who stay awake at the night
Do
more
you
than
know?
2
Do you know
a.m.
about Leonardo
Okay,
da
let me
Vinci,
complete.
Nikola
If
Tesla?
you,
They used to be night owls. So their contributions to the whatever society we are living is immaculate. It is very big. So could you think that if they would be like taught that to wake up early and their productivity or creativity would be on that point, because they were the greatest people of all time in their
they were the
field
greatest people,
and
not
they
for
were
staying
having this
awake in the
habit.
night. They were hardworking. That's the problem. They were hardworking. They were not greatest people for staying up at night. They worked so much hard you
Okay,
can't
so
even
what if,
imagine. For most of the people staying up at night,
yeah, so
staying
what
just
if,
like working up or working late till the night is not hard work. Hard work is consistency. Consistency is the key. Even you can work hard at morning time as well. This is hard working, not just staying up at the night. Okay.
you are
Definitely,
Time's over.
definitely. Oh
criticizing
my God. Stop,
consistency? I
guys,
can,
guys. The time's up. The time's up. My God. Mahir, the Ferrari. Oh my God. For a second, I thought I should change the topic of the debate to Friday night 9 a.m. debate with Mahir and Shivansh. But it's okay, guys. You were on fire. I don't know about the championship anymore, but you are the Ferrari, Mahir. And Shivansh, the questions were just exquisite. But I think, guys, you should give yourself some time to speak and Mahir, give yourself some time to breathe, brother. But it's okay. Till the time the judges have fun, there is the audience. Let them have the fun with the votes. We begin with the next section of our round. We have a few members left, but my bet is on Scarlett this time. So let the wheel spin and let's determine who will be the next up ahead. So will it be Scarlett, Siddharth? I can read names like Batman, Rayan. I think it's Scarlett. Is it or not? Let's see. Well, it's Siddharth. The Siddharth, are you there? My guess did not work this time. Are you there, Siddharth, with us?
Yes, I am here. Yeah.
Definitely. So let's see who will go up against Siddharth this time around. Let the wheel spin again, and let's see who will go up against you. So a very few names left on the roulette, and who will it be? Rayan, Batman, Money. It's Rohan. So Rohan Sharma, are you there, present with us? Rohan.
Hi, Saksham. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great. So Sonu, Sona, you're up now.
All right. Yeah,
Sorry,
so
my
now,
used up.
no problem, Saksham. Yeah. So Siddharth, no, it was Rohan, right? Now, Rohan, I'm going to tell you that are you in favor or not? So let's see.
Okay, what is the topic? I just wanted to know.
Just 1 minute. I'll tell you topic, okay? So, Mr. Rohan, you are not in. You are in the favor of the topic, okay? And the second one was in the against. So let's see what is your topic. Yeah, second one, Siddharth, you are in the against of the topic, and Rohan, you are in the favor. So let's see your topic. Just 1 minute. Okay, guys, just wait. Okay, so your topic is books versus movies. Which is better, okay?
I will favor the books.
Okay, I will
Yeah,
favor
alright.
the movies.
Okay,
Definitely.
go on.
So I
There is
hope
a
you guys
small there is a
yeah.
small announcement. I can add one participant. So from the VC, if anyone interested to want to take part, so you can text me. Only one participant so I can take.
Already gave her name in chat sometime before, so I guess we should take her, like the first one who say that.
Okay, shall we start?
Okay, Saksham,
Yes.
now you can tell on.
Definitely.
Yes.
So, can you please repeat the time? Yeah. So we have I think we have made the decision here to add a new participant, but we have with us Rohan Sharma and Siddharth. And I would love to add a touch here that keep an eye out on these rising stars, guys. These are the future of debate for us too. So both of you, you're up. For the next 5 minutes, it's book versus movies, and I think you have your choices with you. So books versus movies, that is Siddharth and, pardon me.
Okay,
The
so yes, I think you are going or I should go first, Rohan?
You
Let
can
me
go
start first,
first.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
I believe that movie is one of the good things rather than watching books, because in the movies you see you watch something is going in your brain, right? In book what happened, you have to give the extra effort, and it means, and of course the burden of the books. So I believe that books are far better than to reading a books. Okay, if you want to, like, if you see that most of the people who want to accumulate the knowledge or want to grab the knowledge, they're going to buy the biography by the YouTube or by movies, right? How many times do you have remember which you have learned by the books? Of course, you will not able to keep remember, right? But when you watch the movies, any particular scenario is easy to remember, right?
Okay.
That's why we should
Let
go
me
the
try
movies.
to convey about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
How
please,
can you
please.
say that books are not the root of the knowledge? Okay. If I look back into the Indian mythology, you can also see that there are few of the monks who doesn't like to watch any
Oh,
kind of
bro,
movies.
don't go back in
Why
the
are
days, okay?
they
You should be
okay?
calm in the middle, right?
Why are they love to read books? Because they stated that line because books are the enriched with the knowledge,
Oh, bro,
which
that time
always
there was not
clear the
television. Okay, there
footsteps.
was not that time YouTube. Okay, that's why the people used to go the reading. Now we have the YouTube, we have the movies, we can watch there, right?
Still,
Yeah.
there are many of the people who love to support the books because there are only few things are there.
Oh, bro,
Because
just because
most
some.
of the
Okay,
people
okay.
say that the readers
Uh-huh.
already stated that line. Books are the
Uh-huh.
root of the knowledge. Because of it, they are strengthening their
Okay, one
command,
thing
and
make me,
because of
Rohan,
they are
bro,
keeping
bro,
they
bro,
are
one thing
keeping
make me understand.
mental
Does not
mental
mean you
health.
keep
And
speaking
I
is
can
going to be
okay.
right.
I
Okay.
have also one more question. Is that how can you say that
Okay.
movies are good? Because you can
Yeah.
also say that movies are
Uh,
supporting the beastiness. They are also supporting the bloodiness. Okay, then
Okay, okay,
how
okay.
could you say that
Okay.
the
Okay,
movies
I
are
am giving
good
the
at
answer.
all?
I am giving you both of the answer. First, you ask me that why
Hmm.
is that there are bloody things. It's people to people, yeah. No, there are multiple movies. Each of everyone to watch. No, it's up to you because you're paying the talks of that, right? It's not a free of cost.
So
It's people to
think
people
that
which type they want
do
to
you
watch.
think
Oh,
that if
Rohan,
the
let me done,
movies
bro. Please,
are
you ask the question me. Let me ask to you also, right? It's not a way that you can only ask. I cannot give the answer, right? Let me ask. The first answer is your brother. It's people to people which they want to be watched. Now my question to you that you were saying that back in the days people used to read the news. Just tell me the thing is that, bro. That time there was the YouTube. No. There was the movies. No. Nothing. That's the reason they used to read books, right? How many times you go for reading? Nobody, right? If you see the percentage of the people, celebrities, just tell me
still
the
you
any
can
like
also
of course.
still you can also
Hey,
read the many people's autobiography. Okay, and there is also
no,
one
see,
stated line
hey,
from the
Rohan,
Dr.
brother,
APJ
if
Abdul
you
Kalam.
literally see,
Okay,
literally I'm
he's my
saying to
idol.
you,
Okay, and then he
okay, okay,
already
hey,
stated that line because of books. He because books is the great thing. Okay, because of books we can
oh,
learn
bro,
many things.
just
Okay,
because of
and
great
you know
people
that
is thing does
what is
not mean
happening,
it's
movies
right,
are
okay?
not
See, the
good to
practical thing is
explain about
happening.
the experience of a person because books are explaining about the experience. If you will read the biography of the Dr. APJ
Uh,
Abdul Kalam, you can get
okay,
into
okay.
the what kind of struggles, what kind
Okay,
of
let me give the
obstacles
answer to you also.
already
Okay,
they
okay,
faced it.
Rohan,
Okay.
bro, it's time about to over. Let me give the answer. You said that I can read the biography in the book too. Now give me the literally answer. Don't because of the debate. Okay, the answer is if I will
This is
read the book, it will take time, right?
Siddharth and Rohan. Sorry to interrupt you guys. This is coming up directly from the organizers. This is not me. Siddharth, you have been successfully disqualified. I'm sorry to interrupt your debate, but you were losing the decorum and the rules and
Oh, okay, fine.
regulations.
Thank you.
Okay, that was straight. That was quick. I think I've made my judgment on disqualifying Siddharth as per the organizers. Shall we move with the next
What
section?
what happened?
Sorry, Rohan. This was not a one. This was not a Friday night debate that we watch on TV. This was a sophisticated one, and we were losing chunks of our ethics while speaking. I hope that's clear with our further participants. So from here now, Rohan, I think you will be directly transferred to the next round. You can sit back, but this is a warning, definitely a warning from the organizers to you guys, to the participants. Please maintain the decorum, guys. Please. Yes, we are in a debate, but we are not Friday night debate competitions. We are not running CNN or BBC Earth here. You have to keep the decorum among the participants. Let them speak, finish your answer, add a question, move on with the next part. Don't stay there. And do not interrupt, as mentioned earlier, do not interrupt when someone is speaking, even if that's your opponent. Let him finish, and the opponent should accept that genuinity and move on with a question and let the opponent speak. I hope I'm clear with that. Without wasting any further time, Rohan is moved ahead. Let the roulette again decide the fate. Now we have a very less and countable handful amount of people left. So let the wheel spin for the next participant for this round. So we have handful of people, as I said, Batman, Money, RS, Scarlett, and Mr. Rayan. Who will it be for this part of the round? So it's Mr. Rayan. So Mr. Rayan, are you there? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Rayan.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan.
So Ryan, pardon me, Ryan. So let's have your opponent for this round, Mr. Ryan. Let the wheel spin and decide your fate. So we have again a handful amount of people left, Batman, Scarlett, Money, and RS. So let the wheel spin and decide your fortune. So here goes the spin, and it is none other than the drum rolls, please, for Scarlett. So finally, I think I saw your text that when will your chance come, and this is your turn. Scarlett, are you there? Scarlett, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So your entrance is pretty special with a drum roll, and I would love to transfer now to Sona. So Sona, please carry forward from me.
Yes, thank you. So Rayan and Scarlett, welcome guys. And now I'm going to tell you that you are in favor or not, okay? So just 1 minute. After that, I'll tell you. Okay, so just 1 minute, guys. Let the wheel spins. After that, I'll tell you that you are in favor or not. By the way, guys, I would like to tell you one thing, that we are not here for arguing, okay? We are here for sharing our thoughts, so please be polite. And now I'm going to tell you, Scarlett and Ryan, that you are in favor or not. So, Mr. Ryan, you are in the favor of our topic, okay? And Scarlett, dear, you are in the against of the debate, against of the topic, okay? So, Mr. Scarlett and Ryan, now I would tell you your topic. Just 1 minute. Your topic will be. Let's wheel spin. After that, we'll tell. Okay, so guys, your topic is online learning via traditional classroom learning, okay? Let me repeat for you. Online learning via traditional classroom learning. So, all the best.
I have to speak about which one?
My dear,
Would you like to go first, or I should start?
Wait, I'm not getting like which I have to choose, online learning or traditional classroom learning.
Scarlett, you can choose either of that.
Okay, so Rian, which one would you like to choose?
I like to online learnings.
Okay. So Rian would be speaking
then I'm
with
going for
online learning, and Scarlett will be speaking with the traditional one. So, ladies and gentlemen, not the last, but we have more. It's Scarlett and Mr. Rian, if I'm pronouncing your name right. So the 5 minutes for you delegates goes now.
Okay, Rian, tell me why did you choose online learning?
Because compared to traditional learning, we have better opportunity to learn online. We have access to get better examples. We have access to get better teachers. We can ask questions online. We can so many things do better than the traditional. That's why I choose in online education.
Okay, let me counter you. So, in case of online learning, there is lack of social interaction and peer learning. Social isolation is also there. One of the major drawbacks of online learning is the absence of in-person interaction with peers and instructors. Traditional classroom setting encourage debate, group work, and socialization, which are key components of a holistic learning experience. And there's a research done by Stanford University which suggests that the lack of physical interaction in online learning can lead to feelings of isolation and disengagement among students. So, what's your
Yeah, I
point
like to count.
regarding that?
Yeah. So I like to counter on this because I have started learning online very long, and that was the problem before. But you talked about present days, then it is not at all because those issues get solved. Now I can interact with my friends, which is very far from my home, which is we have not face-to-face things the interaction, but we are interacting, we are sharing our problems to each other, we are solving each other questions. We can do everything what we can do traditional or offline classes as offline classes.
Okay, let me counter you here. Like there's a study which is done in 2020. It's done by the Pew Research, and it found that 15% of US household with school-age children lack reliable internet access. And same thing happened in India also. There are so many rural homes there online facilities are not available. Okay, so they don't have the environment to study online, so they only have the opportunity to go for offline only. And it also bad for lack of direct feedback and delayed communication. In a traditional classroom, student can ask question and receive immediate feedback from instructor. And in online learning environments, communication is often delayed due to nature of many problems could be there, you know. So, what's your point about it?
Yeah, you are correct in this. Where India's very rural areas not have better connectivity of internet. That's why not attending the classes. But we can't deny this fact that we have now things get solved. Now we can ask this question real time to teacher, and real time teacher will answer to student, and that is happening nowadays. And what you said about previous data, I agree with your data, but now things are getting changed. And what I am saying, I am the also student of online classes. Things are totally opposite, not totally, but somehow close to opposite what you're saying.
Okay, so learning from classmates in an offline center, and it like working in teams also help develop soft skills like collaboration, negotiation, and leadership, which are harder to cultivate in case of online settings. What's your point regarding that?
No, that is isn't the
Traditional
case.
classrooms offer.
Hmm. That is isn't the
Yes,
case
sorry,
because
carry on.
yeah, yeah. So that is not the case because you can cooperate with online as well. You can share your question, you can get the answer, you can talk with friends, you can build a project together. That not need to be physical interaction at all. Just you have to good internet connection. You have good knowledge to do certain things like project or problem solving. So and nowadays things are get. I'm not seeing such problem nowadays is arising.
No, you are wrong. See, students are more likely to actively engage when with the material when physically present. Okay, if I have to talk about the body language, eye contact, and verbal participation, all play a role in keeping students attentive and involved in classroom discussion. And there's a question like most of the UPSC aspirant, why they choose to go to Mukherjee or somewhere where that it's known as the hub or something. You know why? Because of these things, so that they can learn these communication skills,
Scarlett, I
eye
have to
contact.
counter on this. Scarlett, I have to counter on this because if you take the data, then you get to know only 25% or 50% are UPSC aspirant who living in Mukherjee Nagar, or rest of the person are doing online classes.
Okay, I think that was a good section there. And Scarlett and Ryan, you have for the first time successfully made me speechless. I'm utterly speechless right now how to express my feelings. Like, oh my God, so many things were going on. The debate pact, that was fundamentally just Amazing, out of the roof. Okay, I should control my emotions. Let's move on for the next part. We'll come back to you guys. Let the roulette now, let the wheel now decide for the few last members who will join us. So let this wheel spin and decide the fortune. Oh, and we have only 3 members with us: Money, Batman, and RS. So let the wheel.
Rolling the wheel, I want to know how many teams completed from the organizer. If 7 teams completed, then I will remove RS. Otherwise,
Yeah,
It's
how
seven.
many teams
Seven.
completed?
7.
Okay, so sorry, RS, I can't take.
Let's fortune decide.
All
Spin
right.
decide.
Yeah, you let me know how it goes.
Mr. Host and Mrs. Host, so we have 2 names only. So we can go with against and favor without rolling the wheel.
Definitely. So now we have the conclusion with this part. Only Batman and Money, unfortunately, are left. So, Money, are you there? Money,
Yes,
are you there?
I'm here. Yeah.
Wonderful. And Batman, are you there from the Gotham City? Are you there, Batman?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to lift up the heat. So, Sona, you can take ahead from here.
Yeah, sure. So now we have Batman and Money. So let's see, guys, are you in the favor or not? Okay, so Money, you are in the against of the topic, and Mr. Batman, you are in the favor, okay? Money, you are in the against, or
Sure.
Batman, you are in the favor. Okay, so guys, now let me tell you the topic. Just 1 minute, let the wheel split. After that, I'll tell you topic. By the way, you are the last participants, guys, so please be polite and go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
So let's see which is your topic. Okay, so your topic is, should school uniforms be mandatory? Okay, let me repeat for you. Should school uniforms be mandatory? Alright,
Okay.
guys, now Saksham, it's you.
Yes. So it's Money ahead of Batman from the Gotham City, and it's all about the school uniform. So let's see if you guys can make us nostalgic, not only me, but the audience. So the 5 minute timer for you guys starts now.
Sure. Hello, friend Batman. It's nice to debate against you. And talking about the India, if you take the context of India, we have the people from a diverse background, like poor and rich, and not everybody has the money to like buy the dresses. And even if they bought and it got destroyed, they don't have the money to renew it, right? So it is better to allow people whatever they have to wear, because the education is more about focusing on educating them and making them enable to understand the concept and how to live in a society. So I believe so. It is not mandatory to have a dress in a schools, because it is schools are meant to be just education.
Money on the money part, that government is already providing the free uniforms. If in the government schools, especially, I'm not talking about the private schools, because it doesn't come under the consideration, because it's private and they have freedom to choose any side they want. They can make and dresses mandatory or not. It's their decision. Talking about the legal part, that is government is providing already the uniform, and somewhere it promotes equality and reduces distraction of the students. Don't you think so?
I don't think so. Let's come to the government school. Not everybody is going to government school because the quality of education, and most of the people are trying to go to the private schools. And also, whatever the kind of dress is provided by the governments, that is not up to the standard. And talking about, does it like discriminate between the student? I don't think so, because everybody should be aware about where they stand. And when you know where you stand, your family stand, you put more efforts in education, and you know that other person is rich, and that's why he's like wearing the good clothes. That means you get the inspiration that if I will educate myself, I will learn good things, then I will get the jobs and I will be like him. So it's more like it's inspiration points. Yeah.
Actually, you're looking at only the one context. Like same uniform in the schools promotes equality. Even the child is from poor or rich background, it doesn't find the difference between them. Like they cannot differentiate whether they come from the poor background or the rich background. Or somewhere it is enhancing their identity and discipline. It's about discipline also, and time and effort, especially if you're allowing any random dresses, especially talking about colleges, students take a lot of time, in dressing, choosing the which cloth they are going to wear. So it takes a lot of time. So where you're talking about focusing on education, a uniform actually saves time, because you have only one uniform and you can easily wear and go. And actually it is saving time. So what's your point?
I don't think the races discriminate. Just to by bringing this point, you want to put more economical pressure on the poor children who are already not able to afford the things. And talking about the school, colleges, right, where people are allowed to wear a different kind of class. If you are just mandating the one class, those people who comes from the poor background, they have to wear the same dress for the week in the hot summer, and right, and they will have to not care about the hygiene, other things. I have seen, because they can't afford multiple dresses, they used to wear the same class for the longer term, and that used to kind of have a their bad image. There used to be a kind of bad smell coming, and that is affecting their image in the class. So don't you think so?
I think the clothes part is you're talking about. Let's talk about practicality also. Money. Recently, I think in Kerala, you're from South maybe. So the court itself, when that hijab row was going on in Kerala, when students were demanding to allow their own personal attire to enter an examination hall, so court basically denied on these points only, where it promotes equality and somewhere it increases safety also. When you have same uniform in whole schools, so actually teachers can take a look on the students, like who are the students, they can easily identify it. It's about safety also. So somewhere I think uniforms should be mandatory.
Look at that is the current stand of the India. But if you look at the Western countries where the education is quality is good, like, and the students are quite educated, and the intelligence also, and there is no mandatory basis. They are allowed to wear whatever they wear. So we should always look at the example. Like if they are giving, if we are giving them freedom, they're more focusing on the education, and that is more helping them. Not it's not just about discrimination. It's like giving them freedom and making them realize like what is freedom looks like.
Freedom cannot only come from cloth, money. I think equality, if you're talking about freedom, that should come with a uniform only, because they can sense the feel of equality. Every student is wearing the same cloth, and that doesn't discriminate at any ways. They are from, doesn't matter which background, which religion, which sect of society they come from. They all are equal because they wear the same dresses, and the institution treats them equally. That is only the message behind having the same uniform.
But by bringing this point, you're just putting extra pressure on those people who can't afford a dress. Just discrimination. Actually, you are trying to do the favor to them, but actually you're not doing the favor. That's what's happening. Yeah.
Well, this was a wonderful debate between money and Batman, and I have to say, this time it will be very difficult for judgment among you guys. Like, it was the clash of titans, the clash of the gladiators, the best, the legendary. Okay, I should control myself now. Yeah, it was the best, I can say, by far. But that was the conclusion of not the night, guys. I got you there. The round one. The evening has just started. So we'll move to round two. But before that, let me inform you which members and which participants made it from your judgment. No, this time there are no judges. From the judgment of the audience, made it to the round two. So we'll begin with the judgment of Anam and Kush. Unfortunately, Kush didn't make it. Anam it is with 77% vote by the audience. Congratulations there. Anam, you're in the round two. The next poll and the next speech debate was between Mohammed Jamil and Afreen Pauli, and I can see that was utterly close. 57% and 43%, where 57 goes to none other than Mohammed Jamil. Low-key Mohammed, my money was on you. Don't worry, we'll move ahead with that. The next debate of that evening that we had witnessed was between none other than the legends, of course. It was KM and Atithi. And that was, it's a pretty sure win with KM, with 73% vote goes to KM. That's not my judgment. That's the audience. Yes, you guys have voted them. And the next was between PD and Nick Stein, which was pretty close again, 58-42, but it goes in the favor of Nick's team. So congratulations there, Nick, for the next round evaluation. Moving up ahead, we had, yes, Shivansh, my guess, which was right, and Mahir, which was a wonderful debate, but I'm sorry, Mahir, you have to sit back. Shivansh, congratulations with 56% and pretty close victory. You make it to the next round, round 2. And coming up next, something unfortunate happened that never happens. I think we were witnessing a Friday night debate there. It was between Rohan and Siddharth, and unfortunately Siddharth had to sit back. Rohan, you made the cut to the next round. And lately we had, yes, Scarlett and Rayan. I thought it would be a clear victory for you, Scarlett. I was betting on you, but it's 68% for Scarlett and 32% for Rayan. Congratulations, Scarlett, for making up to the finals. And finally, as I said, the Clash of Titans. I haven't seen the vote yet. I have to scroll. I'm scrolling. Okay. Batman and Money. Oh, Money wins. So Money with 72% votes wins that round. Not only that, he makes for the next round. So Batman from Gotham. I was really into you, man, but it's okay. Money this time. So let us move to the round 2. So by far, I think you guys are aware of what's going on. The roulette spins, then we have the topic, we have the side, and there are members. Without any wasting further time, let's heat up this evening. Let's move ahead. Let the roulette decide who will be the first participant of the round 2. So roulette, do the magic.
Yeah, sure. Just one thing more. I just dropped one poll before in which there was Money and Batman. But fortunately or unfortunately, both got equal votes, like 13 votes each. So I really have to drop the poll again.
Yeah, please do. So
Yeah.
there's a technical error, not a technical error. I remember Harsh once said that the audience is diplomatic. You're right there, Harsh. You can drop the vote again if it is okay.
Yeah, I dropped. You read the second poll itself. Like the first one you missed. The first
That's what
one
I say.
was
I
a
was
tie.
scrolling down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So the second vote, that is still going up ahead with Money, I guess. 64% votes for Money, if I'm reading it right. Yes, it is. So whether it is not a close victory for you anymore, Money, but still, Batman, that was a great invitation by you. That was a great speech and a debate. Let's move on with the next section. Thank you so much, Leo, for dropping the answer. And it is Scarlett. So Scarlett, are you there? This time going first in round 2. Are you there, Scarlett?
Yes, I'm here.
Definitely. I hope you're ready because the wheel is very unfortunate today. He's getting us good competition. So let the wheel decide who will go against the one and only Scarlett. So here goes the wheel. Spin. So the wheel spins and stops for, I can see Batman, Jamil, KM, Shivansh. Who will it be for you? It's Batman from the Gotham City. I hope I read something different last time, but Batman, are you there? Batman, are you there? Batman, I hope I'm audible. I think there might be some
Yes, I'm audible.
Okay, so it's Batman up against Scarlett, and I would love to transfer now to Sona. We haven't heard from Sona for a very long time. Sona, are you there?
I guess.
Yes, I'm here.
I guess the wheel got changed a bit. It's not Batman, it's Money. So you can replace Batman with Money.
Definitely. There might be some difficulty in reading. Pardon me, guys. I'm still new to this. I hope my apologies are stranded. It's not Batman, but it's Money. So Money up against Scarlett. Are you there, Money?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And guys, please forgive me. I know the audience are the judge. Please don't judge me this time, guys. Sona, you can take from here.
Yes, sure. So Scarlett and Money, welcome in the round 2 also, my dear learners. Now, as the same, I'm going to tell you that you are in the favor or not. So let's see. Let the wheels spin. After that, I'll tell you. Okay, so Scarlett, you are against the topic, and Mr. Money, you are in the favor of the topic, okay? Is it clear for you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now, my dear, I'm going to tell you the topic. Let's see what is your topic. Just 1 minute. Let the wheel spin. After that, I'll tell you, my dear. Okay, so your topic is, guys, should countries adopt a universal basic income to address incoming inequality? Okay? Okay, just 1 minute. I'm reading for you. Should countries adopt a universal basic income to address economic inequality? Okay? Is it clear for you, Scarlett and Money?
Sure.
Or should I read again? Okay, let me read
Uh,
again for you. Your topic is, should countries adopt a universal basic income to address economic inequality? Okay? So, Shaksham, now it's up to you. All the best,
Well,
guys.
thank you so much, Sona, for dictating the question. Not only the heat rises with the nightfall, but the increase in the difficulty level of the questions are also consistent. But I hope you guys will do the best. And I was saying for you, like the ancient Chinese philosophy has a pair of balance. You guys, the yin for me, Scarlet, and the yang, money, are the balance to this debate. So let round two with Scarlet versus Money shall begin now.
Sure. So talking about the UBI, Universal Basic Income, I support this, and the reason is that if you look at the India, it's like kind of diverse country in terms of a lot of things, but in terms of economic also. So there's a lot of people who are not able to, like poor, are not able to even access the basic things, are not able to send their children to the good schools, not able to buy themselves the basic needs, are not able to like access the medical things. So if we have the API, we can through that we can provide a minimum income to everybody, so they are able to actually have the basic access to the basic things. And the same thing happen in the Western country also, so we can have a similar structure in India also.
Okay, but critics argue that UBI is too costly to implement on a large scale, especially in developed economies with high population. Funding such a program could require raising taxes significantly, cutting other essential services, or increase national debt. And if I have to talk about a case study which is done in, I think, I don't remember the year, but it's done in Switzerland regarding a referendum. Switzerland rejected a UBI proposal that would have paid every citizen CHF 2,500, I can say dollar 2,500 per month. Opponents argue that the plan would have been prohibitively expensive, costing about CHF 208 billion annually and requiring higher taxes, which could have hurt the economy.
Okay, I got your point. Whenever a government is launching the policy, it is costly because we're launching the policy to help people. But we need to look at the benefits we are getting out of the policies. We are able to uplift so many people out of the poverty and able to like bring at a level where they are able to live a respectful life, right? And this will also reduce the crime, because crime is happening because people are not having money and job. If they are able to fulfill their basic needs, they will not harm people. And definitely we can implement this in the phase manner. It's not like you just have to provide all the money in starting itself. We can start with the small money and then experiment this. So at least we can start with the experimentation. I believe that whatever the money is going to the market, it will come back to the government itself, because people will spend the money, and through the tax, those money will come to the government, and that will also boost the economy. The flow of money will boost the economy. That's my point.
There will be potential for inflation and economic imbalance. Like some economies want that giving people extra money with no corresponding increase in the production of goods and service could lead to inflation. If demand increases without a proportional rise in supply, prices for essential goods like food, housing, and healthcare could spike, and negating the positive effects of UBI on income inequality. And I have one more case study regarding Venezuela. While not the UBI case, Venezuela's policy of providing expensive subsidies and cash transfer lead to rampant inflation, especially as the production capacity of the country dwindled. And the economic crisis worsened inequality as hyperinflation eroded the value of cash transfer and savings. So I definitely disagree that
Talking about
yeah.
the inflation, right? So the thing is like it is proportionate to like supply and demand, and luckily here both policy and supply and demand is controlled by the government, so they can have the control over the both. And in the only when the inflation is going high, they can control over the UBI also. So that's how they can keep the both UBI and inflation on a respectful number, right? And talking about Venezuela, right? I don't think the condition of Venezuela is because of this subsidy. It is because of a lot of restriction has been put on the country, and because of that, they are not able to use their resources or whatever the business they have. They are not able to export to the outside country, and they don't have the dollar, and that's why the value of their currency is decreasing. But don't you think like providing the UBI will help a lot of people, a lot of children who are not able to access the basic education, and it's a lot of kind of child labor is happening in India, and that will reduce the child labor also.
I got your question. So it's that it's already mentioned that providing people with a guaranteed income could reduce the incentive to work and leading to lower forced participation. This could have negative effects on productivity and economic growth, especially in economies related on a strong workforce. And if I not agree with the Venezuela research, then I have one more for you. It's about the University of Chicago economics found that while small-scale UBI experiment did not significantly reduce employment, larger and more permanent UBI programs could result.
Providing minimum income is not providing luxury, so still people will work. They will have at least access to basic needs.
Well, the time's up, and I have a message for the world. To the people across different time zones, if you seek perfection and wisdom, you're missing this evening right now. The debate is perfectly cooked by none other than the legends, Money and Scarlett. You guys are just fabulous, amazing. I'm astounded. Not only me, you can see the chat is blown up with your comments. Wonderful there. Let's move on with our next participants. The round 2 has just started. Let's see who will be decided by the wheel of fate, fortune, wit, whatever you like to call. So it goes here. Who will be the second participant for us tonight in this round 2? Making up to the finals, it will be none other than Shivansh. So Shivansh, are you there for the round 2?
Yes,
Shivansh.
sir. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir, I have.
Definitely. That's the spirit, Shivansh. I think your Josh is high enough. So let's see who will be your opponent for this round. Will it be the sharpshooter, Anam, or will it be Cam, or will it be Nick Christine? Let's see. It is. So the sharpshooter has entered, ladies and gentlemen. Anam, are you there? I think enough hype for you, Anam. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Definitely. So Anam versus Shivansh. Speaking, Sona, you're up.
Yeah, sure. So you're most welcome, guys, Shivans and Anam. And as we know now, I'm going to tell you that you are in the favor of the topic or not, okay? Just 1 minute, let the wheels spin. After that, I'll tell you. Okay, so Mr. Shivans, you are in the favor of the topic, and Miss Anam, you are in the against of the topic, okay?
Okay, all right. It means I'm in the favor of global humanitarian applications.
Now, yes, dear. Now I'm going to tell you your topic here. So just 1 minute. No, dear, sorry, can you repeat, Anam? Anam, are you asking something?
I'm just clarifying. I'm asking for the clarification of my side.
Okay, by the way, now I'm going to tell you your topic, guys. So, your topic is, does the increasing use of surveillance technology violate individual privacy rights? Okay, let me repeat for you. Does the increasing use of surveillance technology violate individual privacy rights? So, all the best, guys. Give your best. Saksham, now it's up to you.
And
Yes, thank you so much. So, everyone, we have Shivansh and Anam. The dynamic duo is made a match in heaven for the debate, everyone. Don't take it otherwise. One is a brilliant mind, and another is definitely a sharpshooter. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shivansh and Anam, for you, the 5 minutes starts now.
yeah, since I'm speaking on the favor of topic, so I would like to ask a question and give my stance on it. Because don't you think, Anam, that if there will be like data usage, like people are collecting data, if governments are collecting the data, organizations are collecting the data, so there are more greater risk of misuse of those data. Because if you are having countless data breaches occurring, then how you can trust the surveillance that the data will remain secure and it cannot be exploited? Because we have seen in many cases, like during the lockdown period, we have seen that people lost their data on Zoom, people lost their data on Facebook. Even right now, Facebook is saying that your all the posts before 2017, from 2017, it is going to be fed to AI, even including that at that time those users who were minor, their data is also fed to the AI, their pictures, their public videos and everything, and they are used for training the AI. So don't you think that it is going to exploit people,
No,
because
sure.
people
I
can
believe.
misuse it?
Okay, let me answer your question, Shivansh, and thank you for question. Actually, I believe that as we are living in a digital era, everybody is depends on the technology, and I must say that there are proper and great security which social the technical platforms are providing us. For example, you can give the example of the recent who are the Telegram owner of the Telegram. They are the government asking the information from the owner of the Telegram, and he denied to give the information. So how could you tell that people don't have
Don't you think
their privacy,
it is
and the
not
government are taking
information
the
the
data
government is
and they are
asking?
giving it to
Government
the
is
public?
asking for censorship. Government is asking for censorship. Basically, we are
But no
having our freedom
censorship.
to speech. Freedom of speech is there or not in our country? Everywhere it is. So if we are talking, we can talk on anything, fair or unfair, anything in any manner. So Telegram CEO, even
So
Pavel
that's
Durov, said that we should have our privacy, like privacy to speech, vote for speech, equally. But Elon Musk is also saying that Twitter is free speech platform, because government hate that. Like if people are criticizing the governments, then it is government's laws. So those government who are in power, they will try to censor the things which are against them. Whatever things they are doing wrong, if people can, like if
Shivansh,
they
you
are
are talking
literally
talking
wrong,
about talking the in the favor of the topic. You are against of your own
yeah.
stand. Your own
No,
stand,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
The
I'm
people have the
completely,
privacy.
I'm
They
completely
have a
talking
freedom
on
of
my stand, ma'am.
they have the freedom of privacy. That's the reason
No, no,
many
I'm talking
platforms
about
are
censorship
providing for
now,
the
because
privacy.
you brought the Telegram issue.
No,
But I have another question for you. That
I would give the second example of the WhatsApp. Like
no,
recently
no.
in the news,
How you
the
can
news
hold
was
this
there.
opinion that surveillance accountable for
No,
potential abusers of power, because of those people who are in the power, they can use those surveillance reports and their data for misuse. How you can stop that? Do you have any answer for this?
we can stop that because we are using the public platform where we can share. We have the security that our data or our privacy will be not going to reveal, because we believe on the platform who are giving us privacy. And you can see the example, like we are using right now Telegram, and I have the privacy. You don't know my real name, what would be my real name, where I'm
No, no.
living,
Don't you
what is
know
my
how many
location.
times
You don't know
Meta's data
anything
is gone
because of the privacy
public?
only.
Don't you know how many times Meta's data has been public? Telegram data never been to public. Like it's never been outsourced to the public, because they said they leak data themselves, like in Meta, and they say that it is the hackers and whatever attempts. They are the biggest internet companies from 1997, and they are saying that their servers are not capable of holding their users'
There are
potential
certain
data.
loopholes in every system. We have to rectify that, identify that, and then we have to work on that. In rather than completely abolishing that
What
system, it is not the
What
correct way
about
to
rights of
abolish the system.
specific group? Basically, there are some kind of groups in any country which people, like those people in power, they don't like them, so their data is with those government, and they can systematically infringe that data in order to exploit those people who
But
are
how,
in
like,
like
how could you
getting
say
some
how you are supporting
inequality.
for this town? There are
Don't you know
lot
the
of
recent
lot
case
of
what
things
happened in
are happening,
Lebanon?
and
Those
because of the
pages,
technology, we are able to
everything,
identify the
smartphones are
criminals.
getting. Don't you heard the recent news happened in Lebanon? Like those pages, those smartphones, those electronic devices getting blasted. So this is kind of war which we are going to
This
have.
is
World War
not
III is
all
going to
about the
be
privacy. This is
happen
not
on
all about the
information,
privacy and
and
security.
most of
This
the
happened in
companies
the
which
company
we
of the
trust,
Lebanon.
which we download those
They,
app and
they
give them permissions, allow to
no,
this
you are
space and
wrong here,
storage,
my friend.
photos, camera, video.
Those
They will
pages
use your
was
data.
not.
They will use your data in order to feed some shitty AI.
They haven't
Don't
used
you
any kind
understand
of
this?
data. They go to the company, they add some chemical in that device, and then that happen. Nobody violate the
What
right of
chemical,
Okay,
man?
privacy.
guys.
What
Okay,
chemical, man?
guys. Water under the bridge. Saying so, your Friday 9 p.m. debate comes to an end. Oh my God. I've never seen such a difference in emotions in a one speech. And half of it was completely and calmful, but the later half was completely havoc. You guys should really be in some real television debates. You reminded me of Republic Bharat. Thank you so much. You just tested my memory. Let's move ahead with our next participants. The wheel will decide for the fate who will be up against whom. So let the wheel spin, and I'm very familiar with this wheel now. We have Nick Testeen, KM, we have Rohan Sharma, and we have Mohammad Jamil. So let's see who will make it to the round two. And it's Mohammad Jamil. So Mohammad, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, Mohammad. So we have made it to the round two. I can hear myself again. I don't know why. But can you please mute yourself, Mohammad? Well, my voice is beautiful, isn't it? Enough with the jokes. Let's move. Who will come against Mohammad Jamil for this round of qualifications? So here goes the wheel of fortune. And we have Rohan, we have KM, we have Nick Testeen. Who will make it against Mohammad? And it will be Rohan Sharma. So Rohan, are you there?
Hey, Saksham.
Yes, Rohan. Good evening. And you have finally made it to the round two. It's Rohan against Mohammed. And I think something's missing. It's Sona. So Sona, you're up again.
Yeah, okay, Shaksham. So now, welcome Mohammed and Rohan. It's great, guys, to see you here. So let me tell you that you are in the favor or not. Am I audible, Shaksham?
Yes, you are, dear. You are completely audible.
Okay, but where is the wheel spin? I'm so sorry.
Have a glance look on your screen, Sona. You can see
No,
the
it's
wheels.
not looking in my screen. That is why I'm saying. Okay, let me rejoin, I think.
Definitely, there's some technical issues. I think Shah Rukh Khan once said, I won't say it in Hindi, but बड़े बड़े शहरों में छोटी छोटी बातें होती है. It's okay. Things happens. No worries. Pardon for my Hindi. Yeah. So by the time, yes, Sona has rejoined. Are you able to
Okay,
have a look?
Saksham, now please take care. Just give me 2 minutes, okay? Because right now I'm not looking for, yeah.
Well, I got something. Wait.
So we have a message from Sona. I'm sorry to inform everyone he wouldn't be able to join from her side. She cannot have a look at this thing. No worries. I will continue from my end. Sir Leo, you had to say something?
Give me 1 minute. Something happened in my laptop.
Definitely. A lot of technical glitches right now. So I think my quote was right. No worries.
Sir Saksham, may I ask a question?
Yes.
Am I audible clearly? Because I'm suspecting my headphone is not working properly.
I can also see that.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So would
Can
you
you please
recommend
read
me?
Yeah,
I'm going for the against and motion. For the favor.
Yeah. So by the
So by
time
the
we
time
come,
we come,
Mohammed, my
Moment,
voice
my
is
voice is.
Am I
mute
audible,
yourself.
Mute yourself.
sir?
Yeah, you're audible.
You're
Please
audible.
mute.
Please mute.
Yeah, thank you.
So we are back again, and I think all the technical glitches have been solved. So we will now decide whom will speak on favor, and definitely, Mohammed, you will be speaking in the favor of the further topic that is going to happen. So let the wheel decide the topic next. So the topic for you will be decided by the wheel of fortune. And here goes the wheel. And here it pauses at, I can see climatic change. Yes, it is. Is climatic change activism creating more polarization than solution? I'll repeat, you have to speak Mohammed in favor and against. Definitely, is climatic change activism creating more polarization than solutions? I hope I'm clear with the topic. And yes, you guys have the stage by yourself now. Do the best, rock and roll. So the 5-minute timer for both of you will start now.
Okay, just go on, Jamal, first. Hey, Jamal,
Yes,
go
yes.
on.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in favor of the topic, though. Yes, climatic change activism creating more polarization than solution. Yes, as we are making our climate atmosphere more vulnerable to living in this world, we are emitting unlimited amount of, inconsiderately the carbon emission, and we are doing every sorts of harm than good to our natural ecosystem. So we should be more considerate and conscientious regarding this issue, as there are lots of projects are going on regarding this. We should be more aware. So yes, obviously, we had to make some initiative regarding making our environment more friendly and more livable. Without it, we
But
may.
uh, but this thing is going on from the continuous year. You can the prominent the prominent globalization is going on, and also because of the factories and the other activities, we are also slashing down the trees, and it is also the root of the chaos. And you can also consider that the we are not having any kind of appropriate solution. Okay, but
Okay.
yes, why is it happening? But because the globalization is going on, okay, we are getting into the new technology, but it is totally detrimental. You can also see that the nuclear, okay, the nuclear experiments is going on. But what is the setback of it? The setback is that the many peoples are risking their lives. And you can also see that the Hiroshima and Nagasaki nuclear blast, the many people lost their lives, and they uh, they these still condition are totally vulnerable because the radiation are still there. Then how can we say that the globalization is the solution, not the polarization?
Okay, the initiative that are being raised by the developed countries like USA, Germany, France, Australia, and so many other countries, they are raising their voice and they are initiating many projects uh, uh, or initiative. But they are making the worst part of it instead of making the absolutely effective role regarding solving this issue. They are using excessive amount of electricity. They are consuming natural fossil fuels. They are ruining their ecosystem. They are the biggest.
You stated that line. They are also consuming the natural fossil fuel. Okay, but do you know that
Yes.
what is the outcome of it? Because suppose that if it is going to be totally vanished, then after upcoming future generation is unable to use these resources. Okay, so that is the main thing. And I'm also into the technologies, and I can also see that the most of the companies nowadays still are using the old traditional ways to how can we create the electricity, how can we create the energy. Still, they are using coal and petrol, but we have also many resources, still the wind
Yeah,
and solar
specifically,
system. But
yeah,
why are not they considering it?
because there are lots of recent
Because it
and latest
because
technology which is called electric vehicle, like electric e-bike, and lots of bicycling is encouraging, but still the emission, highest amount of emission is omitted
okay,
by the developed
okay.
countries.
Let me try
They are
to
not
let me
doing
try
enough,
to
but they're saying enough. That is their problem.
Okay, let me try to do a counter strike, because do you know that you just mentioned about the pointy electric bikes? Okay, do you know that what is the use of the batteries? Because the batteries cannot be used again. It is going to be detrimental for environment.
Yeah, but it
What
doesn't
happened
omit
is
that
right
much
there.
Time is up.
carbon.
Guys,
Time is
I
up.
have water under the bridge. Again, we are out of time here. But I have to say, this has to be the most peaceful debate we had of the entire evening. It was wonderful, credible resources, effective and well timed and well seasoned argumentation by both of you. So,
Because we did talk before it, Saksham. Okay, we did talk before it when we were talking about some of the topic discussion. When he explained about some points, and I also add up some points. That's why you can say that kind of friendly journey. You can say that it is the outcome of the peace, because we did talk in a peaceful manner before days ago also.
very well there. Rohan, you said the right. I think we have a new tag team with us. That is Rohan x Mohammed. So let's move on to the next section. And I think to the end of the round two, towards the end, let's move on towards the next members. So let the wheel spin and decide who will go up against whom. By the time screen loads, I have to say this, we are having a wonderful debate with mixed emotions. Of course,
I'm
emotions of your
sorry.
host.
If I'm not wrong, only two people are left. The names are
AM
okay.
and this time.
Anam
Yes.
completed, Divan's completed, Mohammed completed, Mani completed, Rohan completed, Scarlett completed. So only came and NK, I don't know what's his name. Yes, these two people are left.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Leo. So as per demonstrated now, as I said, we are moving towards the last part of our round two. We have only two members left. KM, are you there? KM. Just reply yes or no, KM. KM is, I think, unavailable right now, but we have the next opponent of his, Nicker. I think Nickerstein. Are you there, Nickerstein?
Yep, I am here.
Thank you so much, Nickerstein. Are you there? And Cape, are you there?
Name is
Can,
not available. Is it available?
no,
I
I
mean,
think
is he available?
I can't see him.
Okay. Okay, if he is not available, so I can give opportunity to from the from the VC panel. Anyone can text me. Whoever will text me first, that person can go with him.
Well, we are having a wildcard entry then. So you might have heard to the organizers, there's an open opportunity for everyone. Now the audience, we're the judge, but the audience, one of you can be a participant. So I think for this time, you guys know how this works, the participation, the competition. Anyone out of you would like to join our hands and be the participant against Nika's team. Anyone?
People are taking.
Your voice is breaking. Leo, can you repeat?
Okay, I was saying people are texting me what's the topic. So topics are not decided. First, I will decide your name, then topic will decide.
So I hope that's clear with everyone.
Okay, so I
Topic
got Neha. Okay, so I got Neha.
Neha. Okay. Neha will be going against Nick's team.
Are you there? Can you please reply?
KM, are you there, KM? Or Neha? Yeah, Neha. Neha is present with us, Leo. She is here with us on the VC. Hi, Neha.
Hi.
Definitely. So I hope you are aware of the rules and regulation, but your boy Saksham is always here. If you want any enclosure to it, I will definitely provide you with the topic and the rules and regulation. I hope you are clear with that, Neha.
Yes.
Definitely. So we have Neha with us. Also, we have Nick Steen with us. So let the wheel spin and decide the fortune for this wildcard session. And yes, we have the topic. Should the government implement stricter regulation on social media platforms to prevent misinformation? Let me repeat, it's pretty huge. Should the government implement stricter regulations on social media platform to prevent misinformation? So this part of our round is special. It's the wild card round. I would like to name the same. We have a wild card entry from amongst you, Neha, going up against the one and only Nick Steen. So I think the topic is clear. Nick Steen, you have to speak in against the motion, whereas Neha, you have to speak with the motion. I hope you guys are ready. The time is up on the screen. We will begin with the debate now.
Yep. So I believe that the government should not implement these strict regulations, and I have my reasons for them. First of all, we advocate about freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is so much essential when we talk about individuals. If we are not able to express ourselves, if the government have some regulations over it, I do not know in what world we are living. Secondly, the challenge of defining misinformation. What is misinformation to you? What something which is misinformation to me could be something which is a very important piece of information to someone else. I would like to know your opinion on this, Neha.
I think it's your time. I will finish after the time.
Sorry?
Okay. May I answer you? So, I think some kind of rule and regulation should be there. Freedom of speech. It's not about you can speak anything, anything. If there are will be a certain rule, then it will be okay for the better civilization. Just because you mentioned that freedom of speech and but the question was about the should government implement some restriction. So definitely, if we will know our boundaries, then it will be okay for the that lots of cases happening uh, day by day, and the misinformation is increasing. So if there will be some rules and guidelines, so it will be okay, I think.
Well, Neha, you did not answer my question, but I'll answer yours. You said there should be some rules and regulations, but I have this unique perception to see it. Why we should not train individuals to think, to be critical about what they post online? Why do we have restrict everyone? Restrictions kills innovation, it kills creativity, and it kills freedom of speech. The basic thing, it's written in the constitution, it's just the basic law which is taught to a 5th grader, 6th grader, that freedom of speech is so much important. And you see, all the big names are advocating for it. Take Elon Musk, for example. He owns this platform named X, and he's almost every day advocating the fact that why it's important. putting restrictions can also may you like hide the information which is important in the name of misinformation. So that is why I think it should not be there at all.
Okay, so your question was that you want to train individual one to one. So don't you think that it's like a dream? You can't educate bunch of the people by one. If there will be rule and regulation. Okay, so you know that you also spoke about the creativity. So if the creativity is why you are saying that this rule will kill the creativity. This is rule not for creativity, but it will prevent social media from a bunch of news and invade the privacy and most of the things. You know that this is the era that AI era. So if you don't speak bad or bad thing, but someone will use your photo profile and they will defame you. So this is the misinformation. If
Well,
government is
sorry to interrupt, but the topic was misinformation and
yes,
not fraudulent activities.
so that is all included. The topic is wide. Misinformation. It's the guideline. Why? I'm telling you why guidelines are needed.
Give me the last 30 seconds to answer. I will answer every query you have. You said
So
these restrictions.
let me finish that. I have listened you. Your point is that the guideline will kill the creativity.
I'm sorry, time is limited. Well,
Okay.
you said it's not killing creativity. Tell me, if you have 10 restrictions over you and then you ask an individual, be creative, how can he? You're telling me that you're not burdening an individual with these restrictions and telling him to be creative. How can he? I cannot understand this.
Guys, the time's up for this part. I'm really sorry to interrupt. That was an incredible, just over the top argument among you. I have to say, Neha, being a wild card contestant, you did a really great job. But well, Nick Castine, you have my respect, man. You're a really good debater. But let's give it to the audience. I ain't a judge this time. No one's the judge. Audiences. So the poll will be developed.
I want to I have a question to can I interrupt, ma'am?
Franks, we will be moving towards the audience section also, where we will be bringing audience up ahead with us and we'll have a conversation. Definitely, France, you can wait for some time. We are in the debate right now. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, thank you so much, France. So that comes to the conclusion of our round 2. So thank you so much for everyone joining us by this time. And if you have joined till this time, I have to say the night is still there. It's not ended yet. The competition is going to get much more spiced because now we move to the round 3. And before we do, let's have a read aloud on our members who are making it up to round 3. So can somebody from the chat pin me the forwards and the votes? Anyone? Any one of the organizers? Can you pin the first poll done? So I can read aloud who are making it to the finals. The round 2, that is the semi-final round. So the first and the foremost part of round 2 had Scarlet and money. And my money was definitely on Scarlet, but money ones. I hope you got the irony there. Old sarcasm. Sorry, guys. But money, congratulations for making it to the semi-final rounds with 55% votes. Congratulations there. And the next we had was Shivam and Anam. So Shivansh and Anam, pardon me there. So the winners for that round was none other than Shivansh with 67% votes. So thank you so much, Anam, for joining us. And I was betting on you, but Shivansh, you really had a wonderful job. And let's move on to the next section. We had Rohan and Mohammed Jamil, where the conversation was pretty peaceful. That was very friendly, I guess. But the winners of that round is none other than Rohan Sharma with 63% votes, who is making up to the semi-final. Mohammed Jamil, thank you for joining this evening. You have made really far in this competition. And the next and the final foremost we had was Nikastine and Neha. And I have to say, Neha, being a wildcard contestant, you still stole 33% votes. So congratulations there to you. But the bigger winner we have, Nick Dustin, making up to the third round. That is the semifinals. So talking enough, guys, let's move on to the round 3, aka also known as the semi-final rounds. 2 members will be chosen from this round for the final. So guys, have a clean look. You are the audience. I count on you. Choose the will. And I think you will choose the best. So let the roulette of wisdom, let the wheel of fortune, as we are calling it since evening, spin and decide who will make the first semifinals of the night. So will it be Shivansh, Mani, Niktastine, Rohan Sharma? Who will it be tonight? And it's Shivansh. So our first semi-finalist for the round 3 is Shivansh. Shivansh, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, your Josh is again high, sir. So let's begin with your opponent. So who will be your opponent for the first semi-finals and who will it make to the first finals? So let's see. Mani, Niktastine, Rohan Sharma, who will make it to this semi-finals? Let the roulette decides. And it is pretty close between Rohan Sharma and Mani, but it's Rohan. So Rohan, you are making it to the semi-finals. Are you there, Rohan?
Hi. Yes, I'm there.
So it's Rohan up against Shivansh. I think there's no introduction left for you guys. You'll do obviously the best. So is my co-host Sona still there? Sona, are you there? Oh my
Yes, Saksham,
God,
I'm
I'm
here.
so sorry. So I thought you had a technical glitch. I thought you left, but you're here, my
Yes, I'm so
lady.
sorry for that.
No, it's okay. We can pardon that though. Please take from here, my lady. You have been silent for a very long time. I really missed you. Take from
Yeah,
here.
sure. Thank you so much, Saksham. So now, Rohan and Shivans, your warmest welcome here. And I'm going to tell you that you are in favor of the topic or not, okay? Mr. Rohan and Mr. Shivans. So let's see what the wheel will decide. So let the wheel spin first. After that, I'll tell you you are in the favor or not, guys. Okay, so just 1 minute. Yeah, Mr. Shivans, you are against the topic, and Mr. Rohan, you are favor in the topic. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So,
Shivans, you are against. So now I'm going to tell you the topic. Okay, what is your topic to discuss now? Let's see. Just give me 1 minute. The wheel is spinning. Okay, so guys, your topic is: should countries open their borders to refugees even at the cost of national security? Okay, let me repeat for you, my dear. Should countries open their borders to refugees even at the cost of national security? So now, all the best, guys, and it's really a fantastic topic. Go on. Laksham, now it's up on you.
Okay,
Thank you.
since
Huh? So this might seem like an odd combination, but together they are a delicious treat of wit and wisdom. So Shivansh up against Rohan. Let's hope you'll make it to the finals. Only one of you will, but let's do the best. So the timer begins now.
okay, so
okay,
Rohan, you
go.
are supporting the topic, so please go on and prove your points why you feel that refugees should be enter in the borders.
Okay, so if I have to talk about the borders are always the root of the conflicts. You can also, I can consider there are numerous examples out there. Because of the borders, there are many of the conflicts are going on. And what is happening? Because of it, uh, something vulnerable is going on. That is, the war is going on. Many people are living their life. Okay, they are losing their parents, and some of the parents are losing their children. More and the most indispensable point is our soldiers are losing their life. And my question is that
Okay, I
why do
guess
you
you haven't got it because you are bringing soldiers now and they are doing their jobs, and this is against their ethics, man. You are allowing an refugee to enter your country, like you are being so nice to the refugees and putting your own country at the danger, your own children of the country at the danger, and it is basically a national level security threat. And you are accepting any refugee with open arm. This is so cruel. You cannot do this.
okay
Any country
okay
cannot do this, and it is putting soldiers' life at
so
stake also because they are protecting the country on the borders and their families are waiting at home. What if that refugee is going to do something to their family?
yeah
A
okay
soldier
I
cannot
agree.
protect their family instead of it is protecting all of us.
It is their
So
yes,
your
it is their
point is pretty
accountability.
logical, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
find some
yes.
another topic.
It is their accountability. Your point is
Okay, so you
totally
are
valid.
agreeing
But
that your point is
if
not
I'm
valid,
trying
right?
but
Yeah,
if
so
you are
please,
trying to
please
look
bring at
back
least
to
one valid.
just let me try to speak, okay? Okay. If I'm going
Mhm.
to look back to the World War Two, do you know that what happened between the World War One and World War Two? Because of it, there
Do
are
you know
many
what
people
happened to
lost their
refugees
life.
there? They were shoot at sight.
Hey, okay, they have. Okay. But do you know that what is happening? Nowadays, people are living. Okay. And you can also see that because of the borders, there are many people who are not, you can say that they are settled and they reside up at the border. Still, they are losing their life and they are the victim of their of the loss. Some people lost their property. Some people also lost their life. And do you think that because of the borders,
Okay,
it is going to make their life better or not?
life
Just
better, man. They're like they can increase that country's crime rate, man. That person can do increase in crime rate, and how you are going to advocate for this policy, which is going to endanger the communities which we aim
when
to
the
protect.
okay, and it is the biggest example for the LOC Kargil. Okay, when the conflict war happened, there are many soldiers lost their life, and you can also see that. I was just reading some of the articles regarding it, and
Yeah, but
also I saw
soldiers losing their life in a war is different than giving a refugee a
Okay, but
place.
the every life is very important. Okay, if it is the animal and if it is the life of the soldiers, and do you know that because of the conflicts, these people, many soldiers are also losing their life, and because of it, many children
No, no,
got
no,
orphaned, and
no, no, no.
they have no parents right now,
No, no. I
and
feel that refugees are a threat to a country, and they will always be threat to any country. They will go, and they will be threat to their children. They will be threat to their normal civilians, and it is not safe to get them and to accept them in any country. So it should be not in the law. They can come as a prisoner or whatever, but they cannot become open arms with so much of welcome that okay, so many of refugees are coming. They will be taking our resources. Like refugees can be in number of thousands, so many will come and they will get our resources what our government is providing, like whatever yojanas we are having, and how they are
but
getting it from our
what
tax
about
money.
these
Man, I am
soldiers'
giving money
life?
to those refugees. No, I
Because
say
of
no.
the
I don't
because
want
of
my money to go
you
to
this
their welfare.
okay,
It is my
but
hard-earned money. I am giving my tax to my government. They will
how can you cover up the loss? Okay, because
what
okay,
loss, man?
yeah,
What
but
loss?
there are many laws okay happen because of these conflicts. Okay, and if the
So
borders was not
there
there,
is only
okay,
laws which is
there
of
is
your
nothing.
country which is accepting a refugee. So don't accept any refugee. You are not so great. You are not developed a country, and you cannot give accommodation to people like them who are coming to destroy your nation from within.
But
So
okay, do
yes,
you think that they don't? Okay, do you think that the loss is from our end is not
man,
good at all?
I'm not asking you any question because I guess you are not having clarity of the topic. Sorry, man. You performed good.
Well, the timer has ended, and this was a true semi-final level debate. I was on the edge of my seat for the last few minutes. That was just wonderful by both of you guys. So let it be with the judges. The audience will decide from hereby, and we'll move to our second semi-finals of the night. So for the second semi-final, I think we have only two members remaining. One is Money. Money, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, Money. So Money, you have been chosen as the semi-finalist, And the second semi-finalist is Nikta Steen. Are you there, Nikta Steen?
Yep.
Yep. Definitely. So Nikta Steen is going up against money. And let the roulette decide what topic and what first side you have to choose. But that's not my job. Sona, are you there?
Yeah, Saksham, I am. Okay, so Money and Nicterstein, welcome guys. And as you know that now I'm going to tell you that you are in the favor of topic or not. So Mr. Money, you are against the topic, and Mr. Nick Sturmer, what is this? Okay, Mr. Nicterstein, you are in the favor of the topic, okay? Mr. Money, you are in the against of the topic, and Mr. Nicterstein, you are in the favor. So let's see what will your topic. Just 1 minute. Let's decide. Okay, guys. So your topic is: should genetic engineering is humans be regulated for ethical concern or encouraged for advancement in medicine? Guys, be focused. I'm repeating. Should genetic engineering in humans be regulated for ethical concern or encouraged for advancement in medicine? Okay, is it clear for you guys? Money and Nicterstein?
Yeah, it's clear.
I have one query: whether I am in the favor of ethical concerns or whether I'm in the favor of advancement in medicines.
You can take one of the sides. Sorry to interrupt, Sona. You can take either of the sides and talk about it because there are two ends of it.
Okay, Money, I'll let you choose. Please choose. And
I'm going against the genetic engineering. Yeah. For all the reasons, not just ethics.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good.
Sure, you can put your point.
Okay, that's a true sure. I do with the team and Money. So the stakes are high for you guys now. So the 5-minute timer for both of you will begin now, and it will be the deciding for the finalist. So time begins now.
Okay. So recently we see the pandemic, and it was the one of the result of this genetic modification, because you do a lot of experiment on the animals, and if we allow the same kind of experiment on the human also, I think we'll get something very worst, and that will actually affect the natural building of a human body, right? Because we have natural components, and that is given by the God to us and whoever made us, the creator. And I think we should not let anybody to change that natural order, because that will have a very bad effect on the humanity.
Well said, but you mentioned that it will have adverse effects on human beings. But as far as I am concerned, that all these experiments, all these research are done with rats, mostly rats, and with other animals, and not with human beings. And all of these are for the benefits of human being, and not only human beings, but other animals as well. Any animal you take, we do these research, we do these experiments, and then only we get to advancements. So I do not see any problem.
Even when we are doing the with the animal, right? We saw the pandemic, the result outcome of that. And but if you look at the topic, it was mentioned the genetic engineering for the humans, right? So I think they are also targeting the modifying the human genetics to maybe add something, some superior genetics, some foreign genetics, and we don't know what that effect will have on that genetic effect will have on the human on long term. Nobody knows that, and better to keep we are not like robot, so you can modify us and make us superpowers. We are in the creator of the God, and we should be kept neutral, and the way we are functioning, I think that is going good. When we try to disrupt the natural order, we actually now create the problem for ourselves only. Don't you think so?
Well, I get your point, but don't you think if we had this opinion that we should not disturb with the nature and we should not do anything with the nature and let it be the way it is and live on our own, don't you think that everything that exists should not have been existing by now? I mean, we do our research, we do our experiments, be it human genetics or be it anything other, and then only we get to the advancements. I'm sure that if we do such things, we'll get to only see the positives. Yup, there could be negatives, but the positives would be more. What's wrong in trying? And the advancement we'll see from that should be huge. It will just elevate the human society at all.
The thing is, the reason we're giving is that we have already done the genetic modification testing on the animals. So why we should not do it on the human? I think you were saying that if you're just trying to tell that if we have already done wrong, let's do the worse also. I don't support that point. Actually, we have seen a lot of animals dying just because of that experiments and going through a lot of pain. And if we are just trying to do on a human, oh my God, I mean, like that will have a very bad effect, and we should not allow that. That is against our moral, the humanity.
Yep, I got you. First of all, no genetics improvements is directly done on human beings. It's firstly tested on animals, and for the concern of animals, those animals sacrifice their life for the benefit of whole society, which includes humans, which include animals too. These genetic experiments have led to invention of so much of medicines. I cannot even name them. There are so much of them. If not for them, then I do not know. If you won't get those medicines, who knows what is next for it? Why are you stopping that advancement?
I'm against that because it is against the morals of the humanity, because we are trying to put someone through a lot of adverse situation and trying to exploit them. And the thing is, like, if we are not following that approach, we will have some alternate approach, because there's always some alternate approach for everything, right? So we should look for the alternate approach which is ethically right and also beneficial for the human. And if by developing these all genetically modified medicines, we create more disease, right? They have the very bad effects on the
Well,
human also in the long
let
term.
me answer
They
you.
do
Let
the
me
mutation
answer you
also.
in 30 seconds. The last 30 seconds. You said it's all benefit for the human race, and in the name of morality, if we consider the same, then we might have lost our lives to any disease which was back 100 years ago. If our scientists would not have done those genetic experiments, all of human would be dead by now. So those are necessary, and you named alternative. I offer you, find the alternative and then advocate about it. Why now?
Much Nictus team. Thank you so much, Mani, for having a wonderful semi-final round there. So there we are. We have finally completed with our round 3, the semi-final round. We had 4 semi-finalists, and soon we will be having the poll in the chats. And now it's up to you. To the audience, the judges, of course, you guys have to decide who will make it to the finals with, let me have a word with who won previously. So the first part of the semifinals was all against between, let me just fetch it once. Yes, so it was between Rohan and Shivansh, if I'm right. The first semifinals was between Rohan and Shivansh, and it's a clear victory for Shivansh with a 76% of votes. So Shivansh, congratulations. You are obviously making it to the finals now. So you are the finalist, but who is the next finalist for us? The polls are not there yet. So it's against Nichtestein and Money. Let's vote and let's see. And well, I have to see it's a 53-47 break between Money and Nichtestein. We shall give one more minute for everyone, for all the audience being the judge tonight to vote. And I can see a little bit fluctuation, 42-58. Let's move. Okay. I think we are ready with our judgment. I think the organizers, are we ready with the judgment of our final finalist? Anyone from the organizers? Harsh sir, are we ready with the judgment for the finalists?
We are actually waiting for that.
Yes, because I can see it fluctuating, 53, now Money 58. If guys and people and the audience joining from various parts of the world, if you are listening to me right now, the poll for the finalist is in. nicotine and money. Give your poll. You
It's
are the
like
judge.
11 versus 15 poll. So even 4 more votes can make the change.
Well said enough, Harsh. I think the change will be made. It's 60-40, so it's going down the line for money. Anyone else? Do you want nicotine in the finals with Shivansh, or do you want money in the finals with Shivansh? We'll give you 1 more minute, guys, because you are the judges. You know the best. You know better than us. So 60-40 again. There's no change. Let's have a countdown then. I love this countdown. Let's have a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There is no disturbance in the count. It's 63%, and the winning and the finalist for tonight is money. So it's money against Shivansh. Both of you guys, will give you the stage. Would you like to say something? Money and Shivansh.
Yeah, we can definitely. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to reach the final, and it was a nice experience. I can say that. That's all for now.
Yeah, it was very exciting experience for me because I joined just for fun and just to test myself, and it turns out to be a great experience in my life. And Mani bro is my senior. I know him. We are friends, and at least he's friend to me. And let's see, he's my senior.
Well, said enough, Shivansh and money. So now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what we guys are waiting for since last 2 hours. Well, my throat is dry enough, Let us now witness a clash of titans, a battle of wits, a showdown for ages. The finalists have emerged from the fray, their skills honed, their mind sharpened, and their spirit underrated. They stand as before today here with us, ready to deliver the final blow to this epic debate. So please welcome Shivansh and Mani. So there are certain changes now. From the previous sections, it was 5 minutes per round. This will be 7 minutes per round because we are going to witness the finals. So you will guys be given more time to have a fierce, a spicy, a better debate this time. Apart from that, the topic has already been disclosed. I would love to repeat, and it will also be shown on the screen anytime now. So the topic was predefined. The topic is, in the face of global resource scarcity, should governments prioritize the welfare of their citizen over global humanitarian obligation? I will repeat it. Have a good listen to it. In the face of global resource scarcity, should governments prioritize the welfare of their citizens over global humanitarian obligations? And I have to say the organizers have really organized a final level debate question. So, Mani, Shivansh, please grab the stage. The legends.
Hey, may I know my side?
Definitely. So we will have the roll it for that. So roll it will decide what side you will speak on this topic. On the favor or on the against. And I think we invited Shivansh first. So Shivansh, you will be speaking on the favor or the against. The wheel will decide. So let the wheel spin and let it decide your fate. So it's spinning. Yes. So against or favor for you, Shivansh. And it is, it's close. Yeah, it will be on the favor. So Shivansh, you will be speaking on the favor of the topic, whereas Mani, you will be speaking against the topic. So let the legendary battle for this night, for the next 7 minutes, let's witness the best from the best. So the 7 minutes for you guys on the screen begins now.
Okay, so since I am having favor the topic, so I should go first. So guys, thank you for giving me a chance to debate over here, and I am speaking for the topic, which is I am going to speak with prioritizing welfare of their citizens. Like government should be prioritizing the welfare of their citizens. And I have some points on this, because basically why government exists, why we are paying taxes in our country. Like Dubai is having no taxes, but we are giving so much of taxes. So we are giving taxes in order to government to exist to serve and protect the citizens of our country, right? So it is also in the constitution, to the government, for the government, to the people, for the people, by the people. So government exists for us, and the social contract between government and its people, it is built on this responsibility. So if any times of if any resource scarcity is coming, luckily if it is for India, we are having abundance of resources also. On the other hand, like we got so many natural resources in our hand, and we are not dependent on any global country out there, and we will not face even global scarcity. Even the whole world will be in the scarcity. So I believe that our country should prioritize us first, and because we are paying taxes and all, and we are totally independent of all. Even we can lead the, like if that condition comes, we can be the leader of everyone. But
I got your points.
I have some.
I got your point. So let me answer your questions and your concerns. So the thing is, like now we are living in a global world where we all are interconnected, all the countries and citizens from one country to other countries. And the thing is, our economy don't function individually. It is functioning because we are importing, exporting from the other countries. And if we are not able to help them when they are facing the adversity, they will not able to help us. And when we are facing adversity, they are not able to buy products from our country because they will not trust that, because they know that when there is adversity for us, they are not going to help us. Why should I have a business with that person? I will have the business with the person who is helping me in case of adversity. Look, take the example of the pandemic, right? So those countries who got help from the India in pandemic, they see India as a potential helper, right? And they take they import the medical equipments and medicine from the India. So that's how you build the diplomacy. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I don't think so, because in these cases it is also because of capitalism. And again, the question which I'm going to ask you, which is an issue of sovereignty and self-sufficiency. So whenever government is going to fail to prioritize their own citizens, because their own sole purpose is to protect and provide for their citizens, and they are failing to do so, and they are depending on other actors, which is basically another company, diplomats, whoever is going to be the lead of the global union. Maybe it won't be India for sure. It will be either US, UK, or whatever superpower out there, and they are going to exploit us by whatever measures we have. It will be similar to what we had earlier, like Britishers ruled over us. It will be similar to that. They will be looting us again. We knew that we were Sone ki chidiya back then. Sorry for using Hindi, but this was something a very common cliche, so I use this. And I have a question for you, man. Like, are we really willing to surrender our independence and put our citizens at just mercy of those foreign actors who are like diplomats, who have this title, diplomats, whatever foreign ministry they are having? Because they will be.
Okay,
It is not just about accepting any aid. It is basically about sacrificing our future. So if you are giving your control to somebody else, even it is not said to be in relationship, man. Don't give your control. Yes, sir. Please.
Should I answer? Okay, so here we are talking about helping in case of other countries are facing adversity. We are not like allowing this country to make the rule for our country, govern the citizen of our country, right? We are taking the responsibility. We are showing that we are the leader and we care about every part of the country, right? Every part of the world, and we are going to help them. I don't know how you brought this point of like surrendering to the foreign powers, and those foreign powers are able to rule this world because they have held these countries, right? They, whenever other countries are facing adversity, they help them, and that's why they have very good diplomatic ties, and that's why they are seen as a superpower, because they have the influence. And if you want same influence, any country who wants the same influence, they has to be the lead and help others in case of adversity. The thing is like protecting the citizen. When we are talking about like sharing the resources, we are not like snatching all the resources from the citizen. We are saying that let's give the resources to citizen also, and whatever the extra and we are able to manage, we can share with others, right? So that's
Don't
how
you know what those great
the
countries does? US attacks those people who are having any oil. Any country they will attack, they will claim it is ours because they are greedy for oils, resources, which is another natural resource which our Mother Earth provides. Another thing, our India, it had so many resources, and those Britishers came and destroyed. You also know this. And I have a question for you, man. Like, if you are committing on this, that you are being on the side of global humanitarian obligation, so don't you think that if it leads to widespread dissatisfaction and unrest at your home, at your place, like if it happens and you are supporting that and it is causing some issues at your home because they are not providing you what you deserve, even they are making you slave because they are even racist. America is a racist country. True or not, go there. They are even now hating Indians, because Indians like on the grounds of we are not having toilets. They always have this racist mentality. Those white people are having this racist mentality over black. That's why you cannot say a word nigger over there. And how you are going to show us that how you are going to defend this choice of your citizens who are suffering, like how you are going to stand on this? Give me your points.
Yeah, sure. First of all, you brought the point of war. I don't know why you are bringing the war point, because helping, when we are trying to talk about helping, there's no point to bring the war in this case, right? And talking about
It's
the
not
racist.
war. Let me clarify one thing. It is not war which I bought. It is stability at home. Basically, prioritizing your own citizens for the welfare of your
Yeah.
own people, for national stability,
Okay,
for
let
your
me
national
answer it.
stability. That's
Let
it.
me answer this. The thing is, right, in this world, at the current situation, we know that we are living in a global world, and whatever is happening in other country now, that is directly going and indirectly going to affect us also. Like suppose if something happen in Bangladesh and we are not helping them, the people will migrate to us, and that will also have the worst effect, right? If we are able to help them, that will bring the stability over there. At the same time, we'll also live safely, and they also live safely, right? So don't think that if
Would you
something
believe
happens
something happens
along
to
the way,
India, we are migrating to China, and China will accept us?
it is
Or
not about
South
accepting.
Korea,
They have to.
North
If
Korea?
there's a large migration, you can't do anything, right? You can't just shoot all the people. So that's not how the world works. You have to accept that. So better to help people
Okay,
and
so
have.
isn't it going to
No,
be illegal?
yes.
Because if they are not allowing us to come in large numbers,
If
so
we
we
if
are
we go
going by
together,
force.
we'll go long. If
You
we
are
go alone,
suggesting to
we'll go
go
short. That's how it
illegal
is.
Well,
ways.
well, well, I had to break you guys up. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. What a time to be alive! Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed a truly remarkable debate today, and especially the finalists. I really love how you guys brought so much into the plate, so much into the room. The heat was there, the wit, the wisdom, well seasoned. So both of you have demonstrated exceptional skills, knowledge, and passion. The argument was well reasoned, somewhere it wasn't. The evidence was compelling, and the delivery was captivating. Like Shivansh, the eloquence in your delivery was out of the box, and the strong rebuttal, Money. Keep it up. That was pretty engaging. So I would hate to say this, but thank you to both of the finalists to taking participation here, and thank you for your insightful contribution and for sharing your perspective with us. Your participation has truly enriched this event. Now, moving towards the end of the debate, before we announce the winner, I would like to take this
Okay.
moment with all our
Okay,
participants.
so here is something different. So whoever going to drop the poll, drop 2 poll. One poll in group, one poll in admin group. And I already took the screenshot who were present on the VC. So even I'm going to
Yeah.
check if they are voting and they were present on VC or not.
So I hope we all heard the organizers. There will be 2 votes and 2 polls going ahead at the same time. One with the admins and one, of course, the judges this time, the audience. So let's see who goes with the vote. And before the vote comes arrive, before we announce the winners, I would take this time and take this moment to commend all our participants for their hard work, their dedication, their talents, who have made this event a success. For those who made it to the finals, to the semi-finals, and the one who didn't make it till the position. Thank you so much for all. I remember there were almost 20 participants when we started. We came down with the 2, the best. So before the judges present their final verdict, of course you will give the final verdict, the audience, I would love to hand the stage, I hope you're ready, to Miss Samira, one of our organizers who had put relentless efforts to make this event a success. So Samira ma'am, would you like to say something? Some words of wisdom by you? You have the stage now.
Okay. Thank you so much, Saksham, for giving me a chance. Okay. First of all, I have to say hello to everybody. I'm really thrilled to be here as one of the organizers of this amazing debate. First and foremost, of course, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of our participants and those extraordinary warriors of today's debate. Anam, Jamil, KM, PD, Nectar, it was Shivanish, Mahir, Rohan, Siddharth, Mani, and Batman. Yeah. Your performance have been nothing short of breathtaking. It was truly challenging to choose only one of you because you all are the shining stars. Okay. A special shout out to Saksham, host, and Sona, our co-host. Saksham, you have set the bar high, obviously, with your incredible ability to blend dramatic flares with lightness, kept the event engaging, enjoyable for all the participants and audience here. Sona, I've always believed in your potential, and watching both of you shine has been a rewarding experience for me. I also want to acknowledge my co-organizers like Harsh, Shelby for their hard work behind the scenes. And of course, a big thank you to Leo and AK for managing everything so smoothly. Your efforts have made this debate possible and enjoyable for all of us. So I feel incredibly grateful to be a part of this event and have each of you for making our community a place of learning not only English, but also manners, etiquette, leadership, integrity. So support each other and celebrate the amazing talents we have in our community. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you guys to be here and listening me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Samira. Just as expected. And before we move towards the final verdict, we have a few more commemorations to make. One person, one guy, because of him I am here. He backed me a lot, he helped me a lot, and he was my personal trainer for hosting. None other than our previous host, the lovable one, the sage, Harsh Rawat. So Harsh Rawat, sir, would you like to say something?
Yeah, I like to say that you forgot charming. You forgot the word charming in between, but yeah, that was really nice. Thank you for inviting me here, and thank you everyone for joining. Like, we literally saw that your presence was like really 82 at a time, and we totally appreciate that. We have never had so much participation in a debate, so we expect that we will meet your expectation next time too. And we had some technical issues, we had some mistakes by our end, but we are refining it time by time. You can see that we are now with PPTs, we are now with spin the wheel, we are now with certificates. Oh, coming to the certificate, I must show you something. Saksham, would you like to count down from 5 to 1?
Definitely. Not only that, I'll give you a drum roll. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is.
Yeah. In the group, you can see all the participants got a certificate of participation. So nobody get disheartened. Everyone got their certificate. You can collect them by the English learners group. And the one who is the winner and the one who is the runner-up, I will drop their certificate after some bit of, I will say, nervousness, after a bit of excitement. So over to you again, Saksham.
Harsh, you just made the day of the participants. Like, I never expected to have certificates for all participants. Thank you so much, Harsh. You are the Santa Claus for me in the October. Thank you so much, Harsh. And now we'll move ahead with one more person with whose contribution we are here. The one who has designed my personal DP tonight. So I know you guys know her. It is one and only my former debating opponent, Patricia. So are you there, Patricia? We would love to have some words with you too.
Yes, Saksham, I'm there. Oh, what were you saying, by the way? I did not listen, sorry.
Oh, that was one-time exclusive, the Saksham pronouns, but it's okay now. You can work with it. You can continue.
So, yes, it was a very heated debate, first of all. I was there for the first half, then I was not there for the last half, but according to me, it was a very heated one. Absolutely, and there are my personal favorites for people. So, and kudos to Saksham and Sona, who have been there for this whole while, give their all, and the Saksham's totally, like, his excitement and his energy level was unmatchable. Starting from the debates and ending, his efforts have remained effortless. Like, his hosting was exceptional. Sona was as equally exceptional as that of Saksham. Well, thanks to all of the organizers who have been here. Leo Patrick, all in all, who is still continuing with his presentation. Harsh for his untethered mentorship and everything. Oh yes, and yeah, that would be all. I was not supposed to be called. Why am I being called out?
Because of your contribution, ma'am, like how you have designed so many things, and we have witnessed that. So we wanted it to be witnessed by everyone. You should not be hidden. So you are like the backhand person. So now we are here because you were there for our representation. Just a small token from our end. Thank you so much, though. The words were great from you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Saksham.
Thank you for joining us, Patricia. We'll move on with invitation of one more person, because of whom I think I wouldn't be here, because of whom this group wouldn't be here, because of whom this idea of on-spot debate wouldn't be here. And I think by this time you might have guessed, he's one and only, the one and forever, Leo Patrick. Leo Patrick, sir, are you there? We would love to have some words from you, definitely. So the stage is all yours.
Okay, thank you. And whoever participant, I hope all are happy with fair judgment. And I would love to take name of Sagun. Yes, it was my idea, but Sagun was the one who invited all of the participants. So thanks for helping. And apart from that, I would love to take next name Harsh Rawat, who gather all topics with wheel. My part was just represent the whatever I got in my hand by the display. But behind the scene, whatever you were watching, everything done by Harsh Rawat. And second, Patricia, who made it, DP of participants. That was really beautiful. And she also helped in different activities before that as well. But I like about her, she always come forward for any activity. Even I didn't ask her, but she come forward by herself in my DM. That is something I like about her. And next, Samaira, who motivated lot to participant by writing them some of good quality kind of message. What you can do, you just stand in front of mirror and just do practice before debates. So motivation part was done by Samaira. And later on, I would go with AK, who helped at the last moment for the polls. Harsh Rawat was not there, so he also did great job. Then I would love to go with Saksham. See, always any event, any podcast, any debate, even in real life, host is the one of the best person to manage the audience, manage put the fire on the listener. They should not leave the VC. They should stay. They should listen. Apart after that, debaters comes. Just the way Saksham and Sona handle the whole debate. Then the way all participants, all debaters, debated each other. Yes, it was one of the pair. If I'm not wrong, with Rohan, he just with Rohan pair, there was one person who used some different word. That is the reason I just disqualified him. But yes, apart from that, everything was good. So thank you everyone for fair debate with no interruption, with better judgment. I hope everyone is happy.
Well, sir, we are happy and you made our day. To be honest, my day has just started in this time zone and you have just made my day. Thank you so much. And for those who don't know, this is my first opportunity because Leo Stir gave it to me. So I would love to thank him a lot. If you didn't step
And
down,
sorry, I forget something. Sorry, I
yeah.
forget something. I always be someone who used to forget at least one and two things. So I'm very sorry for audience. I didn't take the name of those. Yes, I saw there were 85 people on the VC. So see, Rohit Sharma is playing well cricket. Virat Kohli is playing well cricket. Yes, they are best. But what can happen if all audience can't go to watch their match? They will get demotivated. They will not play again. So audience always put great role to motivate in a stadium as well, here as well. The way they were typing in chat, the way they were eager to listen, the way they were eager to vote on right person. So yes, without audience, never anything happen great and never people can go for the next debate. So thank you to audience as well.
Well, said enough. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I hope we have made the conversation and we have made it to the final judgment and the jury. So first, we will thank
About
you.
the judgment,
Yes, sir.
we are still thinking because Sivans used some Hindi word. So wait for a while.
Okay. So till that time, let's have an audience session. So the
Uh,
judge or the audience.
just a minute. If you allow me once again,
Yeah,
just
please.
bear with me, just for a few moments.
Okay.
Yes, when you're called up on a stage and you're meant to talk about few things, and people actually expect you to say few things about them, and you forget them, then it becomes a big matter after that. So before that happens, Shagun, many thanks to you. See, you have been pouring your heart and soul out, bringing up the participants. It's the one and only hard thing, I guess, organizing a debate, which actually needs so much tending and actually attention to it. So, kudos to you. Many thanks, and actually kudos to Shagun. Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, it was worth interrupting Patricia. So I
Yeah,
have also
yeah.
seen the efforts put by Shagun. Relentless, effortful, and I've seen sleepless nights since last 4 days because I'm in US and she's in India, and I saw that she was awake in US daytime, which is nighttime in India. So she was there all the time, talking and convincing people to join. Some were leaving. So whatever was happening in the background, she was there to manage that. So I really have to make that comment of her. You did a great job, Shagun. If we have this opportunity to obey our patronage to you, we will. Thank you so much, Shagun. She said me she is unavailable to speak right now, but it's completely fine, Shagun. It's completely okay. So let's
Okay.
move.
So for
Yes.
fair judgment, I have one different idea. So the finalist was Mani and Sivans, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
So I would love to say here, Sivans used one Hindi word. So, but Sivans got more percentage of the poll by the admins as well. No, not by the admin. Okay, let it be about that. So I need one message from both of them. What do you think? Who is winner? Mani, you can text me. Sivans, you can text me as well. Who is winner?
To you, Leo, bro.
Yes, text me from by your side. Who is winner from the fan list? Mani and Sivans, text me. Just text me name. What do you think?
I have texted.
Thank you. Pending you, who is winner, you can announce.
Kindly send it to me as well in advance, and wait for at least 10 to 15 seconds. I have to edit in the certificate so that we can upload the certificate at the same time.
Okay, Saksham, I'm texting you winner name as well.
Definitely. My
Saksham
favorite
and
part.
Saksham.
Okay. So the suspense is about to begin, everyone. Hold on to your hearts. Okay. So the final verdict, the final.
Okay, when Hers will say he is ready, then you can announce.
Definitely, I will. I just want to play with the
Yes,
audience.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I would say that the winner for our evening, for all our patience, for everything tonight, of course, for all the rounds we witnessed, for all the gladiators we saw fighting, for all the 9 a.m. programs in the chat we saw, we have our finalist. But before that, I would love you guys to have a guess in the chat. Everyone, have a guess. Come on, let's see. I want to read. Shivansh. Okay, someone is asking how to download that. Jamil, you'll do that later. Everyone, I want to know what you think. Okay, Shivam thinks Shivansh. Okay, that's good. Shivansh. Oh my God, Shivansh, I guess. Shivansh. Well. A lot Shivansh in the chat. Money. Thank you so much, Nick Testine. Money. I'm confused. Don't worry, Sunil. Soon your confusion will be abolished. Go on, Shivansh might pull off. So, enough with the suspense. No more caricatures for our audience. So, for tonight, our winner is not money, it's Shivansh. So, Shivansh, you have won it. Congratulations. I'm
Yes,
literally
thank
applauding
you
for you right
so much.
now.
Oh man. Thank you so much. And I'm like you are getting a fan, man, today, Saksham brother. I'm
Thank
fan of you
you.
from now on. And thank you. I
Shivansh.
cannot believe it. I won it, man. I was just like, okay, Shagun asked me in my DM, do you want to participate in the debate? It's tomorrow. So I was like hesitant initially that I have other works, and I never thought that I could make it this far, and now I'm winning it. I cannot believe myself. And thank you so much for having this debate today. And thank you a lot. I cannot believe it, man.
And yeah, Shivan, from my side also, congratulations. And it was really amazing. I appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And you were also great host. I loved it. I loved every part of the debate. It was so long even, and I was sitting there and focused completely on the debate, whatever is going on, enjoying every part of it, getting nervous, holding my horses. It was great adrenaline ride for me, truly, man. So thank you a lot.
Thank you so much, Shivansh. And I have to say, overnight millionaire. I think you are an overnight quintillionaire, man. You have won not only our hearts, but our respect tonight. From very start at 5 p.m. You made it till the finals. Congratulations. And I would also like to have Money with us. Money, how do you feel? You did really great. I have to say that. Congratulations to you too. Would you like to share some comments on that?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, congratulations to the winner. And I mean, I just joined today, and then I like to have the on-spot debate, because there you have less time to prepare, so you can do your work and then come and take part in debates. So it was such a good thing to have a on-spot debates, and starting from the first round and then reaching to the final, it's itself is a good thing, and I learned a lot. It's more about the learning from these debates, right? So, whoever was my opponent, right? They were also good. So I got a good opponent, so that was a good learning for me. And yeah, just it will definitely boost my confidence more. And I think the kind of improvement I've seen in myself by taking part in debate, that doesn't comes when you just talk normally, because debates actually put you on the focus, and that's where I think actual growth happens. So definitely, whoever wants to improve themselves, take part in debates that will actually not actually add improvements in yourself. Yeah, that's all I would like to say. And again, at the end, I would like to say is that thanks to the admins and people who organize this debate, because actually they are the one who are providing us a platform without any cost, right? That is so if somebody is giving their time for us, then we should like thanks them, because of them these improvements are being added in us. So once again, thanks to the admin.
Well said enough. Thank you so much, Mani, for showing up tonight. And my co-host, do you want to say anything? Sona, would you like to put your comments?
Yeah, sure, Saksham. Now I would like to share. So before conclude, I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for making this debate such a resounding success. I appreciate the time and efforts you have invested in being here today, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. So, to our organizer, Mr. Harsha sir, Leo Patrick sir, AK sir, Shamara ma'am, Sagun Shalvi ma'am, and yeah, to all the participants for your tireless efforts behind the scenes have not gone unnoticed. And to our attendance also, your enthusiasm and interest have made this session truly worthwhile. So thank you all for collaboration and commitment to excellence. It's been absolute pleasure and I look forward to our next gathering. Thank you. And yeah, sorry. Thank you also to you too, Mr. Saksham. And I really appreciate your efforts.
Thank you so much, Sona. That was one of the best, and it was obviously my first time hosting virtually. You were a great commoderator for me.
You know,
Yeah.
also that same here.
Thank you. So now I would like to hand over the stage to one and only Leo Patrick sir. Would you like to share some words for our victors for the victory? Sir, the stage is all yours.
So I want to say first to Mani. He played well, but in beginning part, he was so silent till 2 minutes. I was on the screen, I was just watching. So I feel he lacked there. I mean, he should interrupt Sivans when he was using 2 minutes. More than that, see, he was not. Sivans was not overlapping. He was just using the time. But Mani has the opportunity to interrupt and speak as well. But apart from that, Mani played very good role to giving the answer. And I want to say very thank to Saksham, because in his side it's a daytime, morning time, and he was just preparing since 2 a.m. He texted me like, in my side 2 a.m. I just wake up and I'm so sad, so I need to prepare. So thank you so much to Saksham.
Sir, it's my pleasure. Don't thank me. It's just an opportunity that you gave me. It was a challenge. It was an aim for me. And I hope I made the best out of it. Thank you so much for having me here. But now I would hate to say this, like every good thing comes to an end. Our mega debate, the super elite debate, has to also come to this end. This marks as the conclusion to another exhilarating debate, everyone. The clash of titans, the exchange of perspectives, the passion displayed by participants have truly enriched our understanding of the topic. You can see my voice is lowered now because I really doesn't want this thing to end. I want this to go on, but here it is. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude for all of you for participation, for the audience for the support and the enthusiasm. Your presence has made this event a success and a resounding success. So thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day, noon or night, as I mentioned in the beginning, at your distinctive time zone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host with co-host Sona. Till the next time. Peace everyone. Good night.